North Carolina is my home, here where the Smokies rise.
What up?
Boop, boop,
Back in effect. It is the FM podcast.
919.
Yes, 919. And I am B-Dub.
Branson.
Hassan, a.k.a. Alpha Dog, Roof.
Buddha.
Buddha's off camera. We got a special guest in the building. Tell us.
Yes, sir. Century, XNTRY. Spell it right.
Century.
That's
Pull
right.
the mic up a little bit. Yeah, we want
Alright,
to make sure
bet.
we capture your voice. We got Century in the building joining us tonight. This wonderful Saturday evening.
We appreciate it. Welcome.
Appreciate y'all.
It's a nice, warm Carolina.
Yeah, it's like we in
It is.
Fall
It is. We in
evening.
November.
Abnormally warm.
It was cool last week. We had
Considering
cool.
it was freezing last week.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's like 70 degrees today.
It's
so.
typical North Carolina, up and down. You have
Yeah.
all four seasons in 1 month. 1 week is cold, next week is hot, next week is raining.
Yeah.
Well, you know North Carolina bipolar, so
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Bipolar weather.
Before we get started, got to give a shout out to my Uncle Pat. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Unc.
birthday.
Birthday, Unc. You know
Also,
what I'm
give another shout out to my cousin, sister, Deb,
saying? What up, Debbie?
What up?
Happy birthday, baby.
and to my goddaughter, but she better not be watching this, even though she is a little grown.
And while we giving shout outs, got to give a shout out to my nephew. Every time I hit my Facebook, my nephew on my Facebook being amazing.
Yo.
So I got to
won a
give.
ring, didn't he?
Yeah, I got to give a
Oh,
shout
yeah.
out.
Yeah,
I got to
word
give
to
a
that.
shout out.
So that's
to my
enough.
nephew.
When did they start giving out big ass, fake
I
ass
don't know.
rings?
I never got one. When
I ain't never got one. You got an award. You got an award.
And I mean, this thing is.
It was big. It was big. I
Chunky.
see
I
that.
saw that ring.
I saw
that
that shit.
shit is chunky.
They
yo.
look like they copying off the NBA.
But that's how serious sports is now.
Yo.
That's how serious sports is
That
now.
thing
they got
is
rings.
and
They got
it's heavy.
Big ring. That's
Kid sports. That's how serious.
just got a
kid
plastic
sports.
cheap
Nigga,
trophy.
Yeah,
little
plastic-
trophy that
plastic
you probably broke
2
within
foot
a day.
trophy.
Okay, so peep
That
game.
trophy's still sitting pretty at the crib.
So the winners got the rings,
yeah.
and the one big ass trophy. The losers got the participation trophies.
No, they don't deserve shit.
I didn't think anybody. I don't think you should get anything if you
No,
lose
that's
either.
the reason why this. That's the reason why this generation
But
entitlement.
they did make it to the finals.
But that's the thing. I think if you make it to the finals, you still get something being the losing team.
Yeah, pat on the
because
back, try harder.
Shit,
I
when
mean,
we came up, we
Go
just
back
did
to work,
shit.
do your
You
push
lost,
ups
you
and
lost.
exercises.
You just emphasize why the difference was between them and the winners. That thing was chunky, you said?
They had a big
Bruh,
ass trophy
Look.
and a big trophy.
Oh, so you looking at your
That thing was trucked
your
out,
little
yo.
participation award.
I get you.
And you looking at that chunky,
That big
like,
ass chunky ring and trophy.
that's what I want next time. So there's nothing wrong with giving second place some recognition, especially in kids sports.
Oh, man.
Now grown up sports, not like do better next year.
But in grown
What-
up sports, they get a conference final banner.
They do. They get conference
I
champion.
mean, but that kind
They-
of
of course,
makes sense
it's not the world. It's not the world
because that
champion.
means you're the best in your conference
In your
out
conference.
of all.
I lost little league football, and I didn't get anything for making
A
my
pat on
team
the back.
making it to
Yeah,
the finals.
when we came up, we
lost
just
in the
got
finals.
we got it, and that's
Whoa.
it. Take that L.
Damn, that's sad.
Your
That's what I'm
people,
saying.
your
This-
people take you out to get
This is
somebody's
different,
credit.
yo. All this stuff is different
I
now.
won in Pee Wee baseball, and I got a trophy. And
That's
I
how
ain't
it's
get
supposed to
shit
be. You
for
win,
not
you
winning
win,
in,
you get awarded. You get rewarded for your win. If you lose,
cool with
you gotta tell them to come back and try again. Try
I'm just
harder.
saying, when you speaking on kids, I think you do. Like if you make it to the championship,
When's the
game,
cutoff?
If you didn't make it
Third
to the
place,
championship,
third.
game, like
no.
third place,
I'm
don't
just
get
saying.
nothing.
No, all right.
like the age.
What's the cutoff then? Because you're saying you're dealing with kids.
12.
What's the cutoff?
12.
Because
when you get ready to go into high school.
my point exactly.
How old do you have to be to play AAU?
Man, they got so many different.
It don't matter.
Jimmy been playing AAU for like 3 years now.
It don't matter.
4 years. 3 years in the
I'm like,
in the
if you're in
circuit.
AAU, you shouldn't get
You
shit
got
for
12,
losing.
13,
It's a company
14,
now.
15.
AAU
It goes
was
all the way
ran
up to
like
17.
That's big business.
Yeah, like that's changed
Bro, you
basketball
remember- oh,
completely.
God.
It changed. AAU go in all sports.
AAU
That
was
just gave me the
changed.
shivers because I know that's
AAU was changed.
Sports in
Amateur
general, because you got
athletics
AAU track,
Winston-Salem,
you got AAU
Charlotte,
baseball,
Rocky Mount,
softball. So
Greensboro.
AAU in general changed sports.
Yeah, AAU's big now. Listen to
And
the
then
sports data.
don't be real good. Now you
Sanford.
now you traveling out of state and shit.
Fayetteville. No, I don't think it was one in Fayetteville.
You traveling state to state if you
I was
big.
thinking all the places I keep having to go back to with this damn AAU service.
Shout out to all the kids participating in these leagues too.
Yeah.
Keep it up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Keep
Parents that
pushing.
take them to
Shout out
to their
the parents.
take it to the practice and the
Definitely
game.
giving shout out to the
parents for traveling.
Definitely shout
all
out
that
to the
shit.
parents.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's levels to that though,
Yeah.
because some of these parents are still trying to live through their kids.
You
and that
right,
ain't-
Oh,
true.
I'm sure.
True.
That's what a
I'm
lot of
sure.
it is, to be honest.
I'm sure.
I just be on my neck because I'm like, I know how I used to play. You could use a jumper. You could use a solid jumper. You could use a solid. Other than that, that boy nice.
Yeah, I'm
He know
sure
how to
a
get
lot
in
of-
the- He know how to get in the paint.
I'm sure a lot of them parents live through their kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We have a comment in the chat. It says, "Thanks, nephews. Y'all
all-
keep putting in that work."
Appreciate it, Unc. Appreciate you tuning in
He
too.
watches live.
Enjoy your day, yo.
Enjoy your
When
night.
I tell you, this is the man that really got me wanting to get the hell on out the country.
International.
Yo, Unc be on the move, pimping.
International pot.
Unc be on the move, pimping.
That's why I don't be shouting people out, because I'll be like, they ain't watching. So my shout out is in vain.
That's
but,
how
but it appears he's here watching us. So,
Like,
so that's
you know,
always a positive.
Yeah,
So
thank
we're going to start the show off like we do with our customary shout outs. Big shout out to Eighth and Fancy.
Shout out.
For all of your adult beverage snacks and needs. And then we have Dank Drinks.
Dank Drinks.
The dankest of drinks. Then we have Crimey Dealers.
Crimey.
Very
Shout out,
crimey,
shout
very
out.
dealerish. And last but not least, we have the local plug. Please eat
responsibly.
responsibly.
Shout out.
Awesome.
We working on something.
Before
too,
we
yo.
start, like, share, subscribe.
Subscribe. Look, we
comment,
almost
all
at
that
the
good
10,000
stuff.
mark, people. Like, we need y'all to keep hitting them numbers on YouTube. Subscribe, baby. We got
Yes.
And we appreciate anybody.
Real
watching
talk, we
now,
get that.
and We
We-
appreciate the clips. I appreciate Dub for all the
No
clips.
doubt. He does clips he
Dub
load
puts
up.
in work.
Yes, I
Dub
do.
puts in work, and I always like to give him a shout out.
Don't say dub without the super.
Yeah.
Super dub.
Super dub.
Super Dub.
Yeah, boy. I hope it's worth it too. But I want to start off discussing, because this was big news yesterday. The government shutdown is over. The longest government shutdown in U.S. history is done at 43 days.
There you go, Trump. Another record.
Another
Yes.
record.
Breaking records. And
For the wrong
yeah, I
reasons.
guess people are happy the Democrats caved in.
Dumbasses. Stupid.
That's how it started. So it basically started in March when the Democrats were all like, Chuck Schumer was soft for meeting with the Republicans.
Right.
So then they put that battery in Chuck Schumer's back. And this time they showed a united front with Hakeem Jeffries. And
Weak ass.
him and Hakeem, they was like hype men and shit.
Weak asses. But go ahead.
Yeah, so they was all hype men putting the battery in each other's back. And
Scared
they,
as fuck.
yeah, they refused to go along with continuing to fund the government and made the key issue extending health care subsidiaries, which would mean tens of millions of Americans would see their health care costs increase. So they stood arm in arm and said, we can't budge until this is fixed. So they basically said no funding of the government until this is fixed.
Crazy part about it is they was winning the PR campaign.
Yes,
they was
were.
winning the PR campaign because, and this is the reason why we need to have term limits on these positions.
On everything.
Because
On
the fact of the matter,
everything.
you got people that's in there that's been in there for too long, and their mindset is obsolete. The fact of the matter is, the reason why Democrats getting their face punched in on every sector is, number one, look at the playbook of the Republicans. They're not playing traditional politics. They're playing cutthroat politics, meaning any means anything goes, anything necessary. So if you're not fighting fire with fire, people's not fucking with you. You know why they fuck with Trump? Because the fact of the matter is he talked that shit and back it up. He talks his shit and back it up. And it's not no formal manner. You know, remember in the beginning, Hakeem and Chuck and them was like, hey, we want to, when he had his first State of the Union, we're going to act nice. We're going to be formal. We're going to show respect. Meanwhile, he's saying, y'all some bunch of pussies.
But when do the Democrats ever show a backbone? Like, when have they
They
ever?
used to.
When?
That was back in the day.
Yeah, they used to.
Now they soft.
It's been bad past 20 years.
have the
I'm about to say that was back when damn
have
Clinton
the
and all that
Democrats
shit
ever
That's
showed
so
a
long.
backbone? They back down every time.
Yeah,
they
they
back
did it
down
this
every
time.
time.
And that's the reason why. That's the reason why when you hear people like Solomon and God talking about the Democrats need to come back, like, and one of his commentators was saying like, why do the Democrats always have to play grown-ups? Here you are, got the Republicans. They had these temper tantrums and stuff like that. Democrats got to play
What it
grown-ups and
is
stuff like that.
The ones who clap back, as you say, Jasmine Crockett,
Love her.
stuff like
ASOC, and motherfucking
those kind
old
then
school.
People jump
What's
on
my man
them,
name in glasses?
acting like
Bernie Sanders.
they're being mean and stuff when they actually stand up and don't back down.
And right
they
now
gotta
you got
quit being soft.
Well, they back
right
down
now
this
you got
time.
right now you got Zoran Mandani out in New York.
Yeah.
They trying to, but see, the problem is they trying anytime now. We used to hype up capitalism, but they see capitalism is not working for everybody. The trickle down effect is not affecting everybody. And as you see people like Trump and them making sure his homeboys and homegirls, they getting paid, they getting taken care of. You know they're not even trying to get that. Look, they automatically changing the 3-class system. We are going they change it from poor to working class. They are taking the middle class is getting crunched to where all you're gonna have is either you're rich or you're in the working class. That's where we heading to.
Well, at least everybody's getting paid now. At least the government's
Who's
back
everybody getting
open. The people who they weren't paying.
Nah, most of them ain't got paid yet. It's gonna take a couple weeks.
At least they know they're going to get paid now because the
don't
government's
know that.
open.
Yeah, but see, it's some of them
We
not.
don't know about back pay.
Yeah,
But
some of them
that's
not.
what we're questioning.
You got some of them. You got some of them that's contractors not getting paid, back pay. They're not getting paid.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know about the back pay. But
They're not
as
getting.
in,
No, they're not even getting paid. The money they lost, they lost. So the thing about it is, sometimes you have to hold fort. And Chuck Schumer had one job: make sure he held all his cabinet, all his members held in line. The 8 Democrats. And one of them was an independent that went to the other side. Y'all some bitches. I'm going to tell you right now. Because the fact of the matter is you had the opportunity. Y'all was winning on a PR point. And the fact that you caved in. So now you trying to say, oh, we had a promise of a deal. Tim Kaine in Virginia. Like, you the dummy. His somebody at his church yelled at him. And he said he changed up.
At the end of the day, it just boils down to Democrats, if you're going to lead, you're going to have to get some heart. That's why Trump's in office now, because y'all ain't got no heart.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got no heart, and that's why Trump is in office now giving BJ.
ASOC and Jasmine Crockett, they got more heart than the upper leadership.
And I don't know if we're covering the topic or not, but I thought I saw something about Michelle Obama, said she would never run for president.
No, she would.
Yeah,
She would.
She knows that
They ain't got her
America's
back.
not ready for a woman.
They saw how they did her husband.
And what's sad is the women. It's the women who speak up.
Yeah, they the
And
ones that they the
you
ones
shun
they
them for
they the
speaking
ones.
up.
Yeah,
And that's the crazy part. Instead of the men taking the lead in these examples, it's the women, and then the men just shrink up.
or some of them try to shut him down. Stephen A. Smith on their platform and stuff. When you hear,
you know what I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying,
or bad
mouthing them, and they're like
that.
like come on, they doing something like I said, them gentlemen up in New York, Hakeem Jeffrey and Chuck Schumer. Their leadership need to be taken away from them because they're the weakest link in the damn Democratic Party.
Yeah, so basically Democrats decided to back down once they realized Trump and the Republicans were not going to negotiate with them, and they said they gambled that enough Democrats would not be able to stomach the amount of pain the administration was willing to inflict on 42 million recipients of SNAP and 3 million federal workers. So they caved in, and they passed a bill that's supposed to be signed by Trump to fund the government until January 30th. And that includes SNAP, WIC, the Department of Veteran Affairs, Congress, and all of that.
Air traffic control.
Pretty much. They said all of that will be funded until the end of September 2026. So that might mean another shutdown then.
Be surprised.
Yeah. And they
My
said,
brother getting paid.
yeah. What's he do?
He's in Air Force.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what,
I got relatives that
that's
are
what
air
I'm saying.
traffic
That's
controllers.
The good thing about it is at least that they know that they're getting their check now.
Yeah, because
Before it
they
was
know the
questionable.
holidays is about to get come up. And they already started doing 10% closing airspace. So they know once the holidays come up, they was already having some airports 700 to 1,000 cancellations or delays. So you know when the holidays cranked up, it's going to be worse. So they didn't want to go through that fiasco, whatever. Which me personally, I would have called the Republicans on their bluff. Let's go. We're gonna have some disruption during the holiday
They
process.
didn't do it. So
No, of course
now-
they did.
Now we're
That's
in
the reason
now
why
we're in this
Republicans
bind.
beating their asses on every front.
So-
'Cause they bunch of suckers.
It is what it is.
You gonna play? Hey, we gonna play by the rules. Meanwhile, they cheating. They showing you they cheating, smacking you in the head while they doing like, nigga, you ain't doing shit. We still gonna beat y'all. What? And they doing it. They doing it. So the people is gonna flock to the person or the people that feel like they're gonna fight for them, even though they know they might not fight for them. The fact that they're standing up talking that shit and backing it up, that's what gravitating people to them. Democrats is not doing that.
Do you think like it's also because some of the Democrats kind of like got a for lack of a better word, like they got a hold on them? Like I know some Republicans are threatening some Democrats like with their position.
Well,
So like if they do speak out, it's like, all right, you could do that, but you're not
well,
gonna
number
just
one,
fight
the Republican can't do but so much. It has to be within the party. So that within the party, if they censor somebody like they did my man King out of Texas, that's the only significant. The party line, the party has to go along with it. So they wasn't. The fact of the matter is, you see what's going on across the country. The Republicans know they're going to lose a lot of seats during midterms. They already have a split. They have a split majority. They have a minority. They have a slim majority in the House as well as the Senate. They know they're going to lose seats, so that's why they're doing all this gerrymandering in all the red states. Here in North Carolina, Texas did it. A couple other states are doing it, and California had to come right back and say, "Hey, listen, we're going to do the same thing." But the only thing what California did, what all the red states didn't do, they put it on the ballot. They let the voters vote on that. Everybody else basically said, we're going to change this shit. Fuck everybody. We're going to change it. They did that shit here in North Carolina. We're going to change this whether they make people mad or not. So the fact of the matter is, vote, vote, vote.
Yes, indeed. Vote, vote, vote. And that's definitely a good thing. So a lot of people were just basically wondering what was the point of the government shutdown because the
Democrats ain't getting it.
Just to
Nothing.
make the Democrats bend the knee. That's all. Just to make them bend the knee.
They don't even realize they did that.
Just like
And
just
they
to make
made
the
themselves
Democrats
look weak.
bend the knee. That's all.
That's why Chuck Schumer need to be replaced.
Trump was like, watch me punk them. Watch me punk them real quick. And he did exactly what he said he was going to do. He made y'all bend the knee.
yes, indeed.
While he bends knees, from what I heard.
Yeah,
That's
all the
just,
time.
That's just a rumor on the street.
Word on the street.
A lot of
Allegedly.
bending of knees
Allegedly.
from the past week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that's true, though. I think that's just rumors. But let's go ahead and keep it moving because I want to keep it a little local. This was news that was going on the past week. We have Durham, North Carolina influencer who ends up owing $1.75 million for wrecking a marriage. So, this happened up in Durham. I'm not familiar with the influencer, so
I'm not, but I'm familiar about what was transpired.
Yes, I love my state because it teaches people not to be whores.
What I
No,
call
you can
it,
be whores.
Whores
Just
just
don't
not
mess
married.
with married ones.
Yeah.
North Carolina has a whole law,
Yeah.
and they will enforce it.
Right. You fuck with
Ask
somebody.
Steve Smith, ask Fantasia. This shit is
They'll
real.
enforce it.
My girl,
Oh,
she-
I also asked former Sheriff Donnie Harrison. Asked the current state representative, what's his name, Mark? Something. He head of state. It's quite a few of them motherfuckers. They felt the vibe.
North
of that
Carolina
shit.
enforces it.
Don't fuck with married couples because you will get sued.
Yeah, my girl, she put me onto this story, and we both found out that there was a law against it.
No.
And
Oh yeah,
when she
We've
was
been
telling me
covering
that,
this law.
yeah,
she
we've
was
been
looking at me
covering
with a
this.
side eye. She was, so you know,
Yeah,
you can get sued if I find
Yeah.
you doing something, right?
No, only if you're married.
Only if
yeah.
you're married.
Only if you're married.
Only if you're married.
We about to be.
Oh,
okay, well,
yeah.
then.
Well, then, yeah.
Look, know what you going into.
Yeah,
then.
know what you
and-
going into. You come, nigga.
All right, so let's get into the details. This was a lawsuit filed in Durham County Court. Oh, I hate that court.
Real talk.
So do I. so do I.
It accused Brene Kennard, an influencer with nearly 3 million followers on TikTok, and it looks like 250,000 followers on Instagram. And she is accused of seducing and having an affair with her manager, Tim Montague. And she received justice from losing her husband and the father of her children in regards to Akira Montague, which is Tim Montague's former ex-wife. The jury found Brene Kennard liable for criminal conversation and alienation of affection.
Alienation
And that's North Carolina's affection laws, which allows the spouse to sue the person they blame for an affair
Mess with
that
their
ends a
marriage.
marriage. And North Carolina is one of the few states that allows jilted spouses to sue someone for interfering in their marriage, like they should.
What's crazy about this story is how invested everybody was in it.
Yeah.
Everybody was invested in
Of
this
course,
story.
a lot of people was married.
Yeah.
Everybody was invested in this story.
Especially since
I know my timeline was hitting up. Women was like good for her ass. I'm
People
like,
were
damn.
going to the court case that don't even go to their own court cases.
Exactly.
Like they got FTAs, but they were at this girl's
Like,
court
I'm about to
case
miss my own court case. I'm about to look this shit
so
up.
they could be a part, feel like they're a part of
Now, it
something.
looks like this suit was brought about on October 20th of 2018, so it is 7 years old. So it claims the ex-wife Akira Montague claimed the affair caused her mental anguish, damage to her health, and deprived her children of a 2-parent household. That hussy. Kennard slammed the verdict, saying Akira Montague knew her marriage was over and allowed the affair. She said she gave her consent. She said it was okay because she knew her marriage was over with and it was done.
Played you. Gotcha.
The crazy part about it is she had represent herself. Number one, that was a dumb move right there.
That wasn't smart.
Then on top of that, I had heard where she had legal advice to go ahead and settle out of court, and she refused to.
I mean, that probably would have made. But first of all, I know she was like, they didn't get ready to hit me for 1.75. I know she didn't think that at first.
I was telling somebody like they was like, well, she got millions of views. I said TikTok don't pay out like that because TikTok.
Obviously, they do some.
No, they don't. No, they don't. I know a lot of people that's involved in TikTok heavy. The problem is, number one, colorism plays a lot. You feel what I'm saying? So
They're all black.
A lot of white TikTokers will get paid more than black TikTokers. It was a thing going on the past couple years how white content creators stealing black content.
The judge, nevertheless, the judge came
I get
up
what
with
you're saying.
this figure.
Yeah, I
from
get what you're saying.
somewhere.
But what I'm saying is, just because she got millions of views on, if it ain't on YouTube or hell, even Instagram, TikTok do not pay out like that because a lot of times they shadow ban your whatever you put up there just so slow you down from getting paid. I know that for a fact. So just because you got millions of views on TikTok, it doesn't add up to money.
The judge thinks you got that type of money somewhere. And this is the other thing I was wondering. So she probably in the bed at night sobbing 1.75, even though she say she not paying. Like, baby, they'll put a freeze on your account, all that.
Yeah.
Like, they gonna get this money one way or another. But the dude, I just been appraised at $1.75 million. That's what this meat worth. This meat worth $1.75 million. I was just appraised.
But he about to get sued too. She about to take his ass. She about to take his ass to court.
But that's what I was appraised with.
You know the crazy part about it is I look at the woman that he's with currently versus his ex-wife. His ex-wife look better. The ex-wife look better. I'm like, what you doing? I'm like, I understand. The only thing the other woman got, she got a heavy chest, but she's shorter though. The ex-wife looked hella better.
None of that matters. None of that
I'm about
matters.
to say, come on now. You're old enough to know that face
on top
and all
of that,
none of that matters with them damn attitudes or
He ain't get ready to be
demeanors,
with her.
mannerisms.
You just got
none of
popped
that
for 1.75 million. Like,
No, she married him. They're married.
well, we see how long this lasts because y'all getting ready to be brokety broke.
My thing is, she said she gave her consent. She said it was okay because she knew her marriage was over. But
Psych.
technically, they were still married then.
So
You didn't get that in writing.
and that doesn't matter because you're still, like you said, it's not in writing. You're still married. You can say whatever you want. The paper says different, and we're still married.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, so this is a pretty big deal. I'm a little shocked at it because it was that's a lot of money for somebody. I don't even know if she makes that type
She
of
don't
money.
make that type of money, bro. She don't.
She better figure it out.
Now it says in 2011 a woman was ordered to receive $30 million, and this was the former wife of a man who owned a trucking company in Raleigh. They said the settlement is the largest of its kind in North Carolina history.
So she got off light then.
Also,
But the
she did.
point
She
he
got
had
off light.
Yeah, but the thing is, he has a trucking company, so you can see where the money coming at. Y'all talking about because not y'all in general. People talk about because she has millions of views on social media that automatically comes into money. That don't.
Yeah, it really
That don't.
And the judge,
That's the
judge must be
crazy.
thinking
That's
same
the crazy.
thing, too.
I feel what you say. That's the crazy part that I have a problem with. The judgment is she's not making that money.
She better get the clock.
She's not making that
better
money.
get
figure it out.
I
better get
feel
the
what you're
cranking
saying.
them videos out.
Y'all be
She better
saying
double them
millions
up
of
or
views.
something.
Hey, if she ain't got, listen, we see what you got to have, how many views that you got to make just to make money on TikTok, on YouTube. Just to make hella money on YouTube, you got to be busting 5 million plus just to see a decent ass check.
She better get them cranking them videos out because she in the hole.
Yeah, people have been making
deep in
bank
the
off
hole.
this. Now, it says in 2018, Fletcher Cox, NFL star, was sued by a North Carolina man who claimed the football player had an affair with his wife, and the lawsuit ended in an undisclosed settlement.
He settled out of court.
And former Senator Rick Gunn settled a lawsuit filed by a woman's former husband for $3 million. The senator was accused of having a long-running affair with his wife, who is this dude's legislative assistant. So
What's the name?
that was Senator Gunn.
It's another one that's currently in it now. He
Rick
got
Gunn. Senator Rick Gunn.
From what I understand, or from what I'm getting here, is if you're hit with these charges, don't let the judge decide your fate. Settle out of court.
Settle out of court.
Settle out of court. Do not let the judge decide your fate. And don't come to the state of North Carolina thinking that you're going to be
Don't
hoeing.
fuck with no chick in the state of
think
North
you
Carolina
gonna
that's
be
married.
Men or women. Don't think
don't
you
do
get ready
it.
to
No
come
chick,
to
no
North
man.
Carolina.
If they married in North Carolina, don't fuck
Yeah,
with
Because
leave
you
them
got to
alone.
feel some sort of way if the person you mess with cost you this money. Like,
I don't know. If you knew they was married, you should have known.
yeah, but what do you do afterwards? Because that person you were messing around with just cost you a 6 to 7 to possibly 8.
Well, in this case, she got to work that off.
You're saying
She got to work that $6 million
You're saying
off.
how do
Baby.
they look at each other now?
You
Yeah,
got no choice,
like-
but I got. Hey, listen,
feel some sort
nigga,
of
you
way.
ain't going nowhere. 6.5 million, I owe you. I owe
he
you.
talking about-
I owe you.
No,
I'm talking about the dude.
He talking about the dude and the chick that lost this money.
That's what I'm saying.
How are they
She-
going to be looking at each
No,
other?
yeah,
like,
we ain't got no choice but to look at each other because that's how much money it lost, nigga. I wish the fuck you would walk off from me and it cost me 6.5. No, bitch,
That's what it did. And then what-
we balling out. We gonna work this shit out. We gonna
And
work it
that's
out.
just for being together. Imagine if y'all marry and don't sign a prenup, they're still entitled to half after they done cost you a
and
settlement.
then, like Hassan just said, he about to get sued too. So
he about to get sued.
They get ready to be in a deep.
Yeah, they better be
hole.
busting. They be cranking out them YouTube videos. Fuck
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, they
You better go to YouTube and get that money.
Deep hole.
Ad revenue.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I
Shit.
hope so, because I don't know if she can get a branding deal.
Look, yeah,
She probably can.
like
For
OnlyFans.
Something. A sex toy company. Something.
look,
is that the time she's on? Because I'm not familiar with her. I read like what she does.
I don't know
She
what
does
she
I don't know what she does,
She
but I
does
just
those fit ones, you
Yeah,
know,
she
where
did-
she check my fit. where she shows you what she's wearing.
Yeah, she what's the popular thing that women wear? What's the clothing line?
Fenty, I don't know.
No, the other one that's popular. You see that they always win.
I don't know.
She better filter it through OnlyFans because she gonna have to make some money up.
She got them big ass,
I don't know
them big
if
ass
she'll make
titties
money.
that she got. She better put them things to work. Go
That
to titty
That,
I mean, I'm about to say
titty bar.
a lot of like a lot of people that get caught up in these type of situations, they turn to OnlyFans or some type
got
of
to.
content.
I don't think she's gonna make a lot on OnlyFans. Now
Look,
it might be a fetish.
It's a fetish out there. It's a fetish for everything, bro.
She need to keep all avenues open. 1.5 mil is a lot. That's a lot of money. You need to keep all your options open at this time.
Yeah, even escorting.
Everything's on the table now.
You ever go to those escort sites because you be on the websites and they send you to them and then you just do a search on Raleigh just to see if you recognize anybody?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
You sound like you used to be on Backpage, a Backpage frequenter.
No, not Backpage. No, I didn't do Backpage. I don't do escorts.
No, hey.
No, I mean I don't do escorts. I don't play that. I don't pay for that. But
I mean, just to see who up there, like you
but
said,
but
isn't that what you
Backpage don't
asked?
show you no photos. They got other websites. That's what I'm saying. You know, I be on the internet, and sometimes I go down a dark path, and I end up on an escort site list. And before I exit out, because I don't pay for escorts, I just be like, let me do a search on Raleigh and Durham and see if there's anybody on there I recognize.
I don't want to sound judgmental, but if she's twerking on my timeline, I'm thinking.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking.
But I'm saying every now and then you see a girl and you're like, she don't be twerking or nothing. She just be selling pussy on the low, and sometimes it just
Good
throws
job,
me
baby
off.
girl. Good job. That's how you're supposed to do it. That's how you're supposed to do
You
it.
remember what you were asking
I've
earlier?
never found it.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's
Don't
supposed
let
to
me
be.
find the fuck out.
That's how you're supposed to do it. It's supposed to be incognito.
That's how it's supposed
Everybody
to
ain't
be.
supposed to know your business.
I respect that.
I respect that. Like, you know
And
what
then
I'm
I don't
saying?
put her on blast or nothing. I respect that. I leave it alone.
Like I say, if I see it coming down my timeline, I'm thinking it's just possible.
But I'm telling you right now, the girls that are twerking are like the most prude ones. It's some quiet girls that are the true problem. So.
Oh, well, true.
But yeah, in terms of this TikTok influencer, she got to figure out something.
Yeah, she
I
got
don't
to.
know.
1.5 to a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I don't
That's
even
a
know
lot.
if you can. I don't even know if you can make that with
That's
that
a
amount of
lot.
followers. That's not
How many
like-
followers
They asked
she
everyone
got?
for $1.
Like I'm saying, like
How many followers she
where
has?
did the judge come up with that figure? Like he
Because
had to bring that from somewhere.
based off the followers,
pain,
based
anguish.
off. No, he added that, but how you get that number? She look at based off how many millions of views that came on TikTok.
$1
those
per
platforms.
person that may have known about.
Right.
it.
Like I say,
Exactly.
he didn't just come up with. He just didn't pull this number
Right,
out
it's
of thin
arbitrary.
air.
It is arbitrary.
There was a reason why he pulled 1.75.
They took all the viewership that all her platforms, and they combine it like that.
Oh, and I keep shortchanging. I keep saying 1.5 is 1.75. That's
Get that 700,000,
250,000 more dollars.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, they have it broken down. So they said 250,000 for the criminal conversation claim and 1.5 million in damages for the alienation of affection.
Criminal conversation. So
Yeah, it was criminal.
So that means if you talk to them
Yeah.
and you fuck their marriage up, they could get your ass. Don't do it.
conversation.
Don't do it. I don't want. Hey,
You can
listen.
do one or the other. You can still mess with her. You just got to make sure the marriage don't screw up after it. So you can smash. Just make sure the husband's cool with it.
No, you can't.
Don't even risk it.
I wouldn't.
You
risk
can't.
it either,
Ain't nothing to
but-
risk.
What my
Keep
boy
that-
Drake say, don't do it. Please don't do it.
Don't do it.
Please don't do it.
Cool. Well, let's go ahead and move on to another topic because Stephen A., one of our favorite topics or people to discuss, is back in the news
Again.
And this time I feel like he is a victim because he and Michelle Beadle were going back and forth, and it all started with Michelle Beadle popping that shit. Hold on, let me cue.
That being said, I'm like, he made you look like fools for handing him a blank check in the first place because he doesn't even give a about the stuff that he's paid $1 gazillion to talk about, and now he's turning around and turning that into a money-making opportunity. And the money-making opportunity turns out it looks like it's a fraudulent crap business to begin with. Honestly, I'm not a religious person, but I pray for the downfall. I really do.
It's going to be amazing.
It's
going to be amazing.
Stephen A. I played that Michelle Beadle clip for one reason and one reason only. I'm old enough to remember being on that show and getting in trouble based on some comments you said about women and whether or not they should know their place when it comes to abuse or non-abuse. Ray Rice comes to mind. Not going to get into the details of all of that. But Beadle just came for you yet again, like she did when I worked at ESPN. I wonder, do you have that same smoke for her?
So that was Michelle Beadle throwing unwarranted shade at Stephen A.
And Carrie's champion.
Yeah, and Carrie champion.
Which Carrie, she has a point.
She threw that man under the bus.
No.
Stephen A. looked out for her at ESPN.
How she threw him on the bus?
But why are you even jumping in the middle of this? Is what I was thinking.
Because what she said was when she got in trouble behind some shit that comments he made. He ain't say nothing. He let it ride. So in other words, you let this white woman coming at your neck. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't got no smoke for her. But when it comes to a sister, you got all smoke, which that's facts. Because we just did one when he did with Jasmine Crockett. He trying to shut her down. So,
but that was weak on Carrie Champion's part because her relationship with Stephen A. is different. Because they
work together. Yeah, but what she's saying is she felt she got unjustly in trouble because some shit that he did.
Has Stephen A. responded to any of this?
Yeah,
he did, and I'm glad you brought that up. Let me go ahead and play Stephen A.'s response because I'll admit he took it to Michelle Beadle.
I've already been on First Take. We're already number one. All I was trying to do was help the show's ratings. Had she listened, she might still had a job. But you didn't want to do that. Because you want to be all prideful and evil and antagonistic towards me, who's done nothing to you. I've never talked to you. I've never talked about you. I've never said anything to anybody about you. I don't mess with you at all. What interest would I have on any level? But you still acted that way. That's what you did. And when they promoted me, it made you sick to your stomach because at that moment you realized they wanted me on. Ladies and gentlemen, I always make guest appearances on Get Up throughout the years. But that particular year that they let her go, the ratings were bad. And there was a new regime that took over, overseeing the show and everything like that. And they said, we need you on every day. And for the rest of the year, they had me on every day. And it certainly wasn't me alone. There was a whole bunch of people contributing to the show, but we resurrected that damn show. And now Get Up, outside of First Take, is pretty much the top rated show in the morning, across the board in all the sports, with Mike Greenberg leading the way, along with his staff, doing an absolutely fantastic job. Most importantly, they're happy because bad apples got out the door.
So that was Stephen A. responding. He actually went in like a good 21 minutes on Michelle Beadle, but that was just a little clip. He broke her down because he was just saying maybe if you worked harder, you wouldn't have got kicked out of ESPN.
I don't know why Stephen A. is even explaining. Like, why? Like, you're the man there now. I wouldn't even be looking down and giving this any type of response because
you have to.
No,
Michelle
you don't
Beadle
always
is a hater,
and that's cool. Stephen A. got more than his fair share of haters.
Told you,
he got more than his fair share of haters. You can't address all your haters.
But this one is different.
But
this is his colleague.
What I've been preaching this whole damn time: if a person goes out of his or her way to fuck with your vibe, do whatever you gotta do to clap back at their ass. Because the thing about it is, like he said, he haven't spoke nothing. He haven't said no relationship, no nothing. And she's been talking
and
shit.
I keep it that way. It's no
yeah,
need
but
to even
again,
give her
like
the
I said,
attention.
but at some time and some point in time, you have to shut that shit down. All you had to do is give your one response, which he did, 20 minutes, broke it down in 20 minutes. After that, ain't nothing to talk about. But he needed to air it out. Yeah, Yeah, something you get. Sometimes you have to.
That was pure hateration.
Yeah, she been coming at him. I ain't even gonna front.
And that was out the blue.
Yeah, Stephen A. all the time. It's nothing new for Stephen A. to be hated on. Y'all acting like this man don't get hated on
That's
all
his
the time.
colleague.
Yeah,
he's
some
different
hated
than like
on by
us.
several of his colleagues. She
went
is
at Whitlock.
not the first one to hate on. Whitlock's not the only one who goes at Stephen A.
He responded.
All these people, you don't have to give them credence. They're not worth your time.
They're getting
the big dog.
They're getting credence off of you, whether you say
the
nothing.
big dog.
You're
right. Giving them the attention.
Even if you don't give them attention, because again, you always gonna have a segment that's gonna be like, what the fuck you gonna do? You ain't saying shit.
Okay, so you always gonna have a segment.
And that's the reason why Carrie Champion said something. Because she like, you sitting here, you always taking that energy and always clapping back at black women. Hear this white woman saying something to you, you ain't got nothing to say. Which is valid.
Back.
Which is valid.
He clapped back.
So he had no choice but to clap back. If you didn't say nothing to Michelle Beadle and she's been running her mouth for years,
be talking to any of them
again,
they're all.
He opened up that Pandora box when he started clapping back at Jasmine Crockett and the likes of her. When he's doing that towards black women, he opened up the Pandora box for her. So here you go. You got a woman a white woman that you used to work with. She's been getting at you for years. I'm gonna put an S on that. Years, and you ain't said shit. But here we go, Jasmine Crockett. Y'all not even colleagues. Y'all not even same hemisphere, and you got something to say about her and what she's talking about and what she's doing is what we always talking about, what the Democratic Party as a whole ain't doing. That is fighting for the American people. So
what this fighting for the American people got to do with this right here? Stephen A. He shouldn't have said.
But the point is
nothing.
He's standing up.
Yeah, the point is he invoked his opinion on what she's doing in her field, in her job. So here we are. You got somebody that's in your field, in your same area, saying something to you. Difference is she's white. You ain't said shit. So here we are. Carrie Champion put his ass on point, put him on blast. You talking shit about black women. Here we go. You got a white woman saying something. Let me hear you say something.
Yeah,
where that smoke at?
He gave Michelle that work.
He had to give her that work. He had no choice. Because if he didn't say nothing to Michelle, not only you will lose all credibility from here on out. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he already getting smashed amongst the black community about what he's doing. He's Bojangles.
You said Michelle Beadle's been talking about him for how long now?
Over a decade.
Years.
Yeah.
And he ain't lost nothing.
That's not the point. No. You missing the point. The point
What's the point?
The point is you clapping back at black women that ain't saying nothing to you.
He should have said nothing to Carrie Champion.
No, but so when we talked about 2 weeks ago, when you're talking about Jasmine Crockett and how she conducted herself in her business, what she's doing, they ain't got nothing to do with Stephen A.
He shouldn't have said nothing.
But he said something. The point is he put his 2 cents in it, and you talking to a black woman like this, but here we are, a white woman instigating shit, antagonizing you. You ain't saying shit. So you had no choice but to say something.
I'm putting the swear jar on the table next week. That is going to be right here. Swear jar. Right here.
I hope you got your ones because you're going to be the first one slipping.
Look, swear jar will be right here.
We don't want those swear jars. This is everyday colorful talking.
Okay, so it looks like Michelle Beadle also said in 2019 she ripped Stephen A. Smith saying she doesn't respect him, among other things, and revealed that he would replace her time slot on Mad Dog Sports Radio with his new Sirius XM show.
Yeah, that was earlier this year. She said that.
And of course,
this happened in 20. Yeah.
And of course,
that was earlier this year. She said that.
And of course, she gonna be mad because you got to blame somebody for taking the position that you think you had at one time.
So if your persona is the straight shooter like his book, best author. If you the straight shooter like you claim you are, you cannot be on one front. Running your mouth, popping guns, and this person here don't say nothing to you, probably don't even know nothing about you. And here we are, somebody that knows about you, y'all work in the same field, she's been popping her shit at you. You ain't saying nothing. But you got to smoke for the black woman. That's a problem. He had no choice but to say something. That's the reason why Carrie Champion said something.
Okay. Yeah, so Carrie Champion doubled back, and Stephen A. Smith said he was disappointed by her just because he had her number. So, yeah. I think Kerry Champion owes Stephen A. some. You know what?
What is that?
I can't say. This dude's just talked about a swear
jar.
And then I see your hustle, Branson. But yeah. Yeah, so basically, I don't know how this is going to go. I'm pretty sure once Stephen A. addresses it, it's over. He's done. But I'm kind of glad he addressed Michelle Beadle because she been throwing shots at him for over a decade for really no reason because I think she's jealous of Stephen A. She's a hater.
He took her job. Michelle Beadle was the face of ESPN before Stephen A. was. Am I right or wrong? True. Michelle Beadle was that one.
She wasn't.
Michelle Beadle was that one.
Yeah, she
I
was.
remember Rachel Nichols being more high profile.
Michelle Beadle
Rachel
was
Nichols was in the NBA. Michelle Beadle was like over the general thing of ESPN.
Michelle Beadle was that one, and Stephen A.
But she
supplanted her.
ESPN wasn't at the level it was when Michelle Beadle was the face.
So
she ain't it.
So of course she gonna be mad at Stephen A. because he's who basically they replaced her with.
Well, she shouldn't be throwing shade. She should take it in grace because if Stephen A. were doing the exact opposite, we'd have a different reaction. We'd hear all types of negative things about Stephen A., but she gets a pass. Personally, I think Michelle Beadle's a liberal racist. I think she doesn't like the idea of a black man being above her, and that's where all this passive-aggressive energy is coming from. Because, again, I thought at first it was some sort of personal beef between her and Stephen A., but once Stephen A. said, I don't know, you never had a conversation with you, that's when I said, okay, something is really wrong with Michelle Beadle. And I really think it's that liberal racism where she don't hate black people. She just hates the ones above her.
She hate the one who took her job. That's the one she hate. Let's be specific. She hate that black person that took her job.
He didn't take her job. They gave him her shit.
However you want to label it.
If Michelle Beadle was up to snuff, do you think she would still have her show? Yes.
However you want to label it, that is what happened.
No, what happened was
I remember before it was Stephen A. was even popping like that. It was Michelle Beadle and some other white guy. Cold Pizza, Skip Bayless.
You don't even know who they are, so that shows you how good they were.
No. But I know I'm on the right track, though. Cold Pizza.
Terrible show.
Cold Pizza. Yeah.
Terrible show.
Michelle was back then. Stephen A. really wasn't popping like that. Yeah. Michelle was.
It was a beat writer then.
Yeah, he was Philly beat writer.
Yeah. Well, I hope things are done now that they've said since both parties have said their piece. Yeah, they spoke their piece. I think it's pretty much done. Okay, I wanted to move on because Bootsy was in the news this week, particularly yesterday. He appeared on the Breakfast Club and just said some real shit.
Tell you, I want to talk to Diddy. He need to call my phone. I need to ask him, why the fuck did you get down there under that fucking table and that? Because I've been riding with him.
Mm-hmm.
I've been riding with him.
Yeah.
I've been riding, but you got boys in there, man. You stand up, man. God then bless you. If you're going to jail, you're going to jail for something you got away with 1,000,000 times. That's why we go to jail. If we're going to keep it real. You stand up, you're still blessed. Your mama, you everybody blessed. You don't fold, nigga, like no cricket.
Let me ask you
but like again, I'm expecting somebody to be like me.
Let me ask you one question, Boosie.
I ain't built like that, man.
So that was Bootsy basically on the Breakfast Club explaining why he was upset and mad at Diddy. And basically, as you heard, he was upset at the way Diddy received the news. And I agree with Bootsy.
I feel him.
I feel like as a man, you got to sit there. If you did the do, you got to take your shots like a man. So, yeah, in agreement. I was definitely in agreement with Bootsy.
Mm-hmm.
I just pray I'm never in that situation because, to be honest, I don't know how you're supposed to react when you hear some news like that because I've never been in that situation.
Well,
knock on wood.
Well, Boosie, I mean, don't he got to go see the judge next week?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, like, Boosie can be the example that he's showing.
I don't get what did Boosie do this time?
Gun charge.
Like, bro is in his 40s. Like,
I think he was out in L.A. somewhere.
Now he explained that same. I mean, if you got that clip, you should have heard it. He explained that whole scenario.
What was it?
Basically, he was out doing I don't know if it was awards or whatever. But he was doing a video shoot. One of his security guards was late. They had two hammers. You know what I mean? One of the security guards grabbed a hammer on his own, volition or whatever. He's like, I'm going out to the hood to this video shoot. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to keep it on me. Ain't nobody tell me, nobody told him to do it or nothing. He manned up like, yeah, I did it. I was out there. I was just, just me being me. Like I wasn't going to be out there naked.
Got caught up.
Got caught up. And that was simple. You know what I mean? Like, and you can't.
And he manned up to it, like he said. Like I
chest up, chin out.
Yeah, ain't much you can do about that in that situation. But, yeah, lots of people who are agreeing with Boosie and his stance on Diddy.
Boosie's right.
But
He's
Boosie,
100%.
But they also,
Boosie a street nigga though, so Diddy ain't.
See, this is almost like clickbait.
Diddy's not
because
Diddy's not a street nigga.
that same what they were talking about with Diddy in that particular scenario is when they were reading the charges out. And they were saying not guilty. And it wasn't like he was crying for no reason. Nigga was crying because those fucking charges got dropped.
Yeah, that
nigga,
nigga
like
looking at life sentence.
that's the fucking scream
you talking about
that he's talking about. So it's like I don't, you know what I mean? Like we can't.
I see what you're saying. Like
That's not what
you crumbled because you didn't get
those 60 years that you was looking at, nigga. Those big charges.
I can agree.
Oh,
I
thank
agree
you,
with that.
God.
Yeah.
I'm dropping. Yes, God. Oh my God.
I got the lesser of all the charges.
I got the lesser.
Again, how can y'all listen? And none of us never been in that position before.
Nope.
And I believe if I'm sitting here staring down a life sentence for me getting some pussy from years ago that other people participated willingly, and I'm about to face a life sentence behind some shit behind that. Yeah, I got a problem with that. Oh yes, thank you. You feel what I'm saying? We talk about some shit that it wasn't present. They try to sit his ass up the river for everybody to participate. No. I'll be like, oh, thank you, Lord. Too.
I mean, I'd be happy, but I don't know. I've never been so happy I tooted my booty in there.
No, come on, man.
But while we're on Diddy, you got caught drinking. You got caught drinking.
That was true?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he denied that.
Okay. I mean, he's in prison, dog. I mean, he in prison.
I mean, look, like
you got to roll what's going on in there, bro. You can't sit here and be like,
you in prison.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a model. I'm gonna be a model citizen.
Still doing everything I'm supposed to do, but if this is in here, it ain't my fault. It's in here.
Just don't get caught.
Wait till Trump free him up.
How many times that damn statement gonna come up tonight?
Another example.
You see what I'm saying?
Don't let me find out.
Don't let me find out.
You know what I'm saying? Look, let me find out.
It's a repetitive thing going on right now.
That's the theme of the show.
That's the theme of the show.
Don't let me find out. I told y'all. See, that's that question. That question there, boy.
Well, they found out and they pushed his release date back a month.
It don't matter. He can work that shit off. He can work that shit off.
He was supposed to get out May 8th, 2020.
He still can get out
June 4th,
He still can get out in May. He got plenty of time.
Well,
So
see, now Trump-
he work in
Trump-
the kitchen. He work in the kitchen. Knock
Trump
that
could
shit
possibly
down.
let Diddy out and Boosie out because Boosie, I think Boosie gonna get a little time too.
Yeah, he got a federal charge, so he'll pay.
But
that.
Boosie's on some bullshit. Though.
Yeah, but they still gonna fucking.
I know, but his is on some
Yeah, it
bull.
is. But they still gonna hit him with at least a little bit of time.
So they said the drink Diddy made was
He
fermented
didn't
sugar,
make it.
Fanta soda, and apples.
He didn't make it. It's called. He didn't
basically
make it.
alcohol,
It's
yo.
called-
You let
It's
it-
called. It's called.
You gotta
Buck.
ferment. You gotta
It's
let it
called
sit.
Buck. That's what it's called. It's called Buck.
He didn't make it.
He didn't make
Buck,
it.
B-U-C-K?
He ain't make it.
Huh?
B-U-C-K?
Yeah, Buck. That's what it's called.
He
Buck.
ain't make it, but
He ain't
that's
make
how
it.
they drink.
Now, what's the difference between that and Pruno?
And who?
What? Huh?
Pruno. Prison wine. You ain't never heard of Pruno?
It's the same. It's the same.
Oh, you just make up random names
No,
for
that's
it.
the name.
That's
here.
probably a
That's what they
nicer-
call. That's what they
They'll
call.
probably have
That's what
nicer
they call it
ingredients.
here in the South. They call it Buck.
It's different names, like different
different
terminology,
regions.
different areas, and
different
stuff
terminology
like
in different areas. So here in the South,
Swole,
they call
stuff
it Buck.
like that. Yeah.
Swoles. Yeah, I know Swoles. Does anybody who gets out of prison and then tries to like cook prison food for you out on the free?
It was somebody-
Unfortunately,
it's
yes.
a food truck out there in L.A. He made
That's what he does.
Made prison food.
made prison food
Yeah.
and getting paid off that shit.
It's a niche. It's a niche. Like, it's a niche.
Absolutely not.
Keep it.
I remember a nigga got out and tried to make he was hungry and tried to make a burrito out of ramen noodles.
The ramen shit. Yeah, that
Ramen
shit.
noodles.
The Cheetos, crushed up Cheetos and shit, man. Like,
rice, cut up the sausage.
Nigga,
whatever
let me say this right now. Do you know how hard it was for me to get out the Met? And you think when I got out them Bob Barker, the first thing I want to do is bring back anything that has to do with any of that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't do that out here.
We don't.
we don't do that out
I don't
here.
understand you niggas, man.
That's all they know.
And that's cool. We're going to teach you something different because we don't do that out here.
That's worse than a struggle. You want a struggle meal. You want a struggle meal.
Yeah.
I mean, a peanut butter.
Because that's what you've been conditioned to. That's what you and you got to break that.
Make a ramen.
Yeah,
a ramen burrito.
The spread with the
or you make the swole cakes.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The spread, nigga. With the, nah, man, we can't. We're not on that. We're not doing that. We're not. If that's what you want, don't even be around me, man. I don't want that energy around me, though. I don't even want that mentality around me.
Around me no more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't even want that mentality around me no more, yo. I done came so far away from that. I don't need nobody
institutionalized. Once you thinking like that means you've been institutionalized.
You can't let it go.
Yeah, you in.
My nigga, that shit destroyed your body. You can't let it go.
Rotted your brain. Yep. That's exactly what it is.
Hey, look, he said, look, we got somebody to chat with, Mason. He talking about y'all love too good for swoles. Y'all too good for swoles. We too good for swoles.
Yeah, we
now I am.
too
Yes,
good for
yes,
swoles.
I am, nigga. Not only am I too good, I'm too old for that shit
done
now,
come
my nigga.
too far.
I done came too
I
far.
done came too far.
If you had caught me back when I was in the Met, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or
we
maybe
good.
if you even caught me back when I was in Durham,
What'd you say,
in my
20?
Durham
We
days,
moving up, nigga.
20, 25 years ago?
Yeah, about
we moving
I
up.
wasn't
anywhere
too good
about
for a
15,
swole.
25 years ago. Hey, you know,
But now-
anything. But now, I'm way too good for
I'm
that.
like, dub, I'm foe.
Foe.
Something.
Whatever. That's what we eat out here.
Oh, fuck.
Look. Pho. Okay, yeah, okay.
Look, Doug like,
I know what you're talking about.
Peasants.
I had a banh mi last night, a sandwich from the Vietnamese shop, man. Them
A
shits
who?
is banging. A banh mi. BHANMI. It's a Vietnamese sandwich.
What's on it?
You can get your own choice of protein, but it's pickled vegetable or fermented vegetables, jalapenos, and spicy mayo on a baguette with your choice of protein: barbecue, pork, chicken, beef. Yeah, and that's what a banh mi is. It's delicious. You can get it with some fries, or you can get it with one of them Korean.
That's why I always said you should have been like Keith Lee and them. The way you eat different foods and stuff like that, that was your calling.
you know what? I got something to say about that, too.
I don't want.
Who the hell chooses who's a food critic and who's not?
You just put out videos.
You just go out and
Because you
eat
know who
stuff.
should be
Go
a
out,
critic.
eat stuff,
And you know,
make good
bro,
food.
like, if anybody, and that's why I'm like, of all these other random miscellaneous people,
Shout out
the
Coop.
only nigga I really know who has an adoration
For food like that.
like that,
Coop.
nigga, cool. And he can taste it and then break down the ingredients while he's eating it, nigga. Like,
Well, there's two groups of people. There's dudes who talking and dudes who do it. That's why the effing podcast is so wonderful. There's tons of niggas sitting around.
because we talked about it until we did it.
Yeah, we talked about it until we did. We finally
they
did
won't. They won't ever do it.
And they just won't do
They
it.
won't ever do it. They'll be in our inbox telling us what we need to do and what we need to talk about. They will never get their own podcast.
But back to the we're too good for swallows.
Yeah,
We're way past that part.
We'll get right back to that.
Yeah, we're way past that part.
We're grown.
Of life. Yeah,
We grown now, yo. Like, yeah.
Grown.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the main.
He said, eat those swolls, keep you humble.
I'm sure the hell it does.
Hey, I'm humbled by the reminder. I don't want to eat that motherfucker.
My diet, yeah.
I'm sure it does, but nah,
I'm good.
I don't need that to humble me at all. Like I'm good. Yeah.
The main thing I learned is y'all ain't never had no Vietnamese food, so we got to do. Why don't we do a food review for some Vietnamese food?
That's cool.
We should do that.
That's cool.
I love my banh mi's, and I damn sure love my bubble tea.
Bubble
y'all
tea.
drink?
Now the boba, hey, I could rock with the tea.
Nah, I do
Were we
bubble.
together? What day you? The Joint of Capital.
Oh, is that the one with the little
With the little balls.
CVS? Yeah.
But you can do your own type. They got all types of
bro?
stuff.
Yeah,
I could have sworn I was with you that day.
You
We
might
stopped
have.
and you got
that was right there off of Cap, ain't it?
Cap right there. Once you hang that right
By
there,
the
you go on the bridge, and it's right there.
CITI.
Yep,
Yeah.
right there.
I know because I'll be loving.
In the cut.
I'll be going to get my dim sum. So I'll be eating a lot of different foreign foods. That's how I've been.
Hold on,
getting
is that the
healthier.
one where they had the big ass tray or whatever? You dip it in the drawer.
Dim sum is handheld Chinese food like buns and shit like that. You know, chicken buns, pork buns, stuff like that. And Mansa Musa, yes, boba tea is better than a swole.
Shout out my nigga, man.
Shout out,
hey, man.
man.
Shout out to the new baby, man. That's the new dad. That boy had
Congratulations.
He had that boy over there, man.
Congratulations.
Keep him out that damn Eagle attire, man. We're going to call you in for child abuse.
Yeah,
You know I'm gonna hit you up.
We're going to hit CPS up on you.
Him a little
We're
gonna arrest your ass, nigga.
Hey yo, I'm gonna tell y'all and everybody watching what the move is. If you don't know, for date night, it's gonna be hot pot. Y'all ever done hot pot?
Is that what I'm talking about? Where you
cook your food?
that
is hot pot.
Cause I'm trying to figure out where I
You gonna make whatever you talking about fit into this.
Hey, damn it!
No, hot pot is some.
No,
take your date to that, and she'll think
Okay,
you're
so
cool.
because that's where you take the food and you dip it in the jar right there in front of you, and you're doing it. You know, you're cooking it yourself.
Now, there's a spot in Cary that I go to that's kind of world renowned. They've done like videos on it. Hot pot is where you go to a table. It's all you can eat. Since it's Asian, they give you a time limit. You gotta be out of there in 2 hours.
You got 2 hours.
Yeah. So basically, you order a broth, right? They have like 8 different broths to pick from. You pick your broth. You can pick up to like 4. They bring it to your table in a cauldron, and it's piping hot.
Yeah.
Then they give you an iPad with all the different meats, vegetables, and proteins. You know, just different stuff you can order. And it's all free, but you gotta eat what you pick, otherwise they charge you extra. So you can pick from different parts of the chicken. You got beef, you got pork, you got fish, shrimp, and then vegetables, same thing. You got your beans, sprouts, and all your different vegetables. They bring it to you. Once you bring it on the iPad, you dump it in the broth. You let it cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. They have a topping station where it's a station with all the little sauces and shit, the peanuts, crushed peanuts, sauces. And you get your little sauces and shit. They give you bowls. And once it's cooked, you just scoop it out, put it in the bowl, and you eat it. And it's an experience.
That sounds straight.
I'm about to say,
No, y'all try it.
And
it's not cheap.
And you got 2 hours to do this.
Yeah,
right?
it's not cheap. I do, but it's going to be about, depending on what time you go, it's going to be about $30 to $50 per person. But it's an experience. If you have a girl, take her, and she'll think you cultured, and you'll get some ass. Even if it's not her birthday or your birthday.
Dub be putting me on the pho. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Pho.
dude.
Pho.
See,
Fuck.
see,
And
look,
now-
look,
now
your
what?
swear jar would have got
Hot
your
pot.
ass.
Hot pot.
See, even
Fuck
Mansa
and
Musa
hot
said hot pot is a vibe. You cooking now, Dub, and he eats swole, so you know.
Yeah,
that nigga eat
so
swole.
a nigga eat swole and say, a nigga eat swole and tell you on hitting on something
Now,
that
the
tell
spot
you
I go
something.
to in Cary is banging because they sell boba tea. So you can, in addition to your hot pot, you can order a boba tea.
Everything, all you got
All
everything
of it
right there, all
and
in
they
cloud.
give you, and part of it includes desserts. You can order like custard buns and shit. Man, I'll be tearing them up. I'll be tearing up them buns. Yeah. So yeah, check out Hot Pot in your city. Everybody watching.
Look, like she smelled good. Like I ain't even lying.
Yeah. Kelly Joe just arrived. I want to make sure the people watching understand there's a woman to the left because, you know, old boy got up. You know, I didn't want them
Did
to
he
think.
bounce? What?
Nah,
He said he was going to come back.
Yeah, get some.
Yeah, he said the
You
topic.
got to get that swole out of his system.
Yeah. So Kelly Joe is here with us. Kelly, come
Kelly
join us.
JoJo.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
Kelly got me a little. She got me a little jealous. I ain't gonna lie, cause she be at the airport with all the celebs flying in and out. Every time I see her, she like, hey, like I'm like.
Well, then you need
You
to
saw
get them.
Shannon Sharp?
Hey, listen though, when you see them, you need to get them to say, "Hey, y'all check out the effing
Oh, that would be
podcast."
great.
Don't have her losing her job
Yeah.
over a shout out.
We'll
should
slide.
lose her
We'll get some
job.
cards made.
Because
If
I
you
ain't
take-
giving her no money.
Yeah, we deleting cards.
If you taking a picture, you can say a little a shout out right quick.
He don't know our show.
He don't
Shannon
have
Sharp.
to. If he willing to take a picture, like, hey, is it all right that you can give a shout out to the effing podcast.
Shannon
He would have
can't
done
do
it.
that.
Are you enjoying
He would have
it,
done
Derek?
it.
I'm loving it.
Okay.
He would have done
I'm
it.
a little jealous. Every time I look
Come on,
up,
that's-
she with somebody.
That's a woman. Anything.
Now that's what I was pissed about. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, y'all, okay, so
Got a whole lot of money.
he walked past, and I'm like, is that who I think it is? Because, I had to look up. He's very tall.
Yeah, I'm about to say that nigga got some height on him.
He's
Yeah.
very tall. So
Walk a
He
fly.
about 6'6", yeah, 6'5".
yeah, he's tall.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's tall. So I said, you who I think you is, don't you? He's like, you're right. And I said, let's get this picture now. Come on, let's get this picture. So
See all that right there. You could be like, "Hey, can you say a quick shout out?" To
Nah, he probably could.
He would have done that.
He probably could.
He
I
would have
wouldn't
done
even supposed
that.
to been out my stuff.
I feel you. I feel what you said.
And that's
But
why.
I feel what you said. That's like a 5-10 second
I'm
clip.
glad you enjoying and having.
But you know
a
what
good
that
time.
makes me think of? We should have been had all the little paraphernalia that we
Yeah,
were talking
yeah.
about before. The little,
Look, I was watching the show last week. Dub got an effing shirt on.
Yeah, I was like, where Miles at? I said, where Miles at? He talking about he got it from Buddha.
Man, we got so. I
did.
Yeah, we needed that. That's got to be the merch. We got to have the effing
like, that
podcast
ain't no
merch.
shit I would've
Dub got an original.
he probably talking about. Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I don't even know where I got. I found it digging in my
I know I wasn't
closet.
part. What I'm saying is you need to bring those back out, and those need to be going online.
I
and
try
start
not to
selling them.
wash it so it can stay shiny. The
Yeah,
logo.
so you need to bring,
I know that feeling. I know that
You
feeling.
need to bring those back out so you can start selling them. The merch. That was a good looking shirt. The
Yeah, the
podcast
people
shirt.
watching, would y'all purchase effing podcast
Hell yeah.
shirts?
Paraphernalia.
Yeah, just let us know and we'll sell it. Well, I don't care.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it out
Lord,
there.
what?
Do a little giveaway here, there, something, you know what I'm about.
Trust
Yeah,
me, you
especially
need to keep you over
when
there.
you
I'm
get to
looking at your face.
that 10,000 that
Glisten.
10,000 mark. We're gonna
just
have an
run-
only
just
members
running down
chat.
his face.
Glisten all over your.
Glisten all over your body.
Oh, shiny and shit.
Let's get organized. We got like 4 conversations going. All
No,
right.
we're all talking about the same thing. You glistening.
All right. Let's get into let's keep it moving and get into the topics because I wanted to discuss our main topic, Cardi B.
Congratulations.
Welcoming baby number 4 with Stefon DIGGS. So apparently Cardi B is with baby number 4. She welcomed it with Stefon DIGGS this week. And
Stefon had another baby. Came in not too long ago too.
who did?
Stefon had a baby 2 weeks ago.
Oh, he got about 2 more in the cut.
Yeah, he got
coming.
they popping out like back to back.
Yeah.
Have a team.
We're gonna be celebrating Stefon like
Like 2 more times
Yeah,
in
for
the
the
next
rest of
2-3 months. Yeah, so this is her 4th baby. Apparently, it's a boy. I guess the boy is healthy. Otherwise, we would have heard something else. So, oh, they got photos of him. Oh, I haven't seen the baby. I don't want to see what the baby looks like. I'm good. I don't care what the baby looks like. I just care that he was born and that he's healthy. Yeah.
Congratulations, Cardi.
Yep.
Yeah, so I guess they said they revealed the sex of the baby earlier this month. So yeah, I know. And I guess that's a good thing. So the one thing that kind of threw me off was I hear because of Georgia state law that Offset might legally be declared the father just because
Yeah,
he's
they still
legally
married.
married.
Yeah, same here in North Carolina.
Yup, that
Same thing in North Carolina. If you still married and you have a child outside of wedlock, outside your
The
marriage,
whole law.
whoever that husband is, you still married to, he is declared the father.
I think he can hit what you would call for.
And if they got that, and if they got that law,
out of
if I ain't mean to cut you off, if they got that law in Georgia and they got the alienation law,
Alienation.
No, they can't have it in Georgia
here they got it here in North Carolina
because it's because of Atlanta. All the scandalous shit
That don't
happening.
mean nothing.
They don't have one without the other, so I'm pretty sure
They possibly have it in Georgia. We can look that up.
I can look it up right now. I'm telling you, you can't have no shit like that in a city with
Who,
Atlanta.
Offset? But see, Offset. See, this is the thing which ladies I guess don't understand. He got the ball in his court now, and he can call the
The whole
shot.
thing, he is the one who is doing the cheat.
it don't matter.
I understand.
we well
that.
past that
I understand
stage.
that. I
Yeah,
understand all
real.
of that. I understand all
Did
of
he
that.
bring a baby
But
in?
if you think of it, it don't matter. If she wanna do
What?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah, let's hear
Let
this
me
shit
finish
right
saying
here.
What I'm
Let's
saying.
hear this.
Let her speak.
Okay, yeah, he didn't bring a baby into it, but don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Okay, she was doing all this, being loyal, to being good to this man, and he continuously cheated on her. She took him back. He cheated. She took him back. So she finally be like, you know what? I'm gonna do me. She get pregnant.
You know how she could have avoided
The fertile
all this?
person.
Got a
How she-
divorce.
A lot of babies.
Got a
before she
divorce.
jumped
If
into
you
this
want to
with
do all
Stefon,
that, get a
yo.
divorce.
But he didn't divorce before.
It don't.
He
Hey,
was
but she had a
was
whole human.
Did he
being.
procreate?
He did procreate.
happens.
No,
No.
They don't work like that.
Yeah, without a rubber.
Yeah,
That's why he's asking for 70.
that's why he asked for that
That's
money.
why he asked
That's
for
And
70.
she most likely had to kick that
That
bread
ain't
out.
crazy.
That
Women do this all the
That's
When
time.
the roles is reversed, it's the men got to take the hit.
And she had to know what possibly could happen. That's
didn't
her
care.
fault.
She didn't care.
She didn't.
So she
He
got
didn't either.
She
So it's
only
like,
the
at the end of the
difference
day-
is you got one that got a baby in the process here, and the other one don't.
But this
and
is
you're
the
still
thing.
married.
But she happy.
You
so
keep bringing up
and
this
She gonna
She
pay
had-
that
and
money.
she-
and you
pay
know
that
what?
bread.
And
What's
it's
that song called?
Because
Save?
She can get that bread up
Save?
and still
Yeah.
make it back. He's
Yeah.
still gonna be doing the same thing.
It don't matter.
She feels safe.
Pay
Now she
that
about to
bread.
bust open to say.
Pay that bread.
And no, Georgia does not have an alien of affection because Atlanta alone would generate billion plus dollars.
Off of that.
Yeah.
They have the right that he can claim that baby as his.
Yeah.
They do have that though.
There are only 7 states that have that law, and that's Hawaii, Illinois, Mississippi, New Mexico, North Carolina, South Dakota, and Utah.
Some of y'all
That's it, and that's his baby. Guess what? Child support.
look. Some of y'all need to write.
Exactly.
Some of y'all.
She trying to get all her money back. So if he wanna play,
He could get child support. She makes more money than him.
she got the key.
She can get. He gonna get
He
child
can
support.
fight for custody.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
That
Some
shit
people- if you
get.
do
That
some
shit
like
can get.
that's just wrong.
No, it ain't.
How?
Pay that man that money if he got to be claimed as a husband.
I'm pretty
He's
sure.
gonna be deemed
Hold on,
as
hold on, hold on,
I'm
hold on.
pretty sure
How?
Time
that
out,
she don't
time
have a problem with giving him money
But how is it wrong that he would want custody?
because it ain't his baby.
No, it's you still.
The other
married.
ones are.
Legally, it is.
The other ones are.
It
The
don't
other
matter.
ones
It's
are.
still- he's legally the father.
Legally,
But that would
those
be
are
messy.
all
He'll
his
be just
kids.
be-
It's
Now, yeah,
already messy.
say
You know,
messy.
that-
You
it
should
would
say
just be-
messy,
yeah,
but there's
it's
no
messy,
way.
but it would still be
It's
messy.
already
Yeah,
messy.
You been messy. You went and got pregnant. So now the game is really
the
on.
game is you got a
The game
whole
is
human
really
being.
on.
You
What you
beyond
mean
messy.
that's
I say that's
crazy?
crazy because she knows.
How is that crazy?
Yes, she
Yes, she
did.
did.
Was
He
she?
didn't-
If she raw dogging,
Yeah.
if she raw,
It's like he
And-
okay.
no, it was he raw dogging?
I'm
Because we
pretty
ain't
sure.
heard
We
about
ain't got
no.
no, he ain't got no babies
ain't got
floating
no-
And
around.
I'm not saying he ain't right or wrong. I'm just saying what as far as the facts that are right here in front of us.
But
She
this
got
is the
knocked
thing.
up while they were still
But
pregnant.
This is the thing.
I mean, while they were still
And that's
married.
the thing.
That's the issue.
That's what carries the story on. The story would have been over
If they had got divorced and they were not together, no
Exactly.
paperwork, no nothing, fine.
You're
Ain't nobody
married.
saying nothing.
You got a
But
whole
now-
baby with another man.
But like I'm saying,
and he
if
can
says,
be
they
deemed
won't
as a
be-
but if
father.
he says he wants custody, if he actually does want custody,
He can get that.
why would he not be able to get that? Like if you
And
really
why
think
would you-
about
why
it,
would you
and
have
you're
a
thinking
problem
from
with
a
that?
judge's perspective,
Why would you have a
Why
problem
would I
with
have
it?
a problem with him getting custody of the baby that
of
doesn't
his
belong
own?
to
No,
him?
of his
Well,
own
if the
children.
baby's gonna be deemed, he's gonna be deemed the father because they still married. Why can't he? He's being.
Why
he's,
would you
he's
put it
deep-
like that?
It ain't no why would you nothing.
Then get
Like, why
divorced
would
and
you
pay
wanna
the
do
money
that?
and move the fuck on.
Don't women do this all the
She
time?
wouldn't mind paying
But she
him
shoulda
to get it
been
out the
did
way,
that
but at the end of the
shit.
day, she gonna make that same
But
money
no,
back.
she
gonna
shoulda
get him,
been
he still
did that
gonna be
shit.
looking the way
Yeah.
he looking. So either way it go, it don't really.
I was thinking about this, and you kind of did, and I'm one to talk, but I'm a straight shoot. You messed the dynamic of the family up right when you brought Stefon's child into this, because it would have been a simple, this is just between us, and now you've incorporated somebody else into this.
He messed the dynamic
And then
with the
of
family
all
when he was
people-
cheating in the first place.
It don't work like that.
You done brought the.
It don't work like that. It don't
And
work
look,
like that.
you done brought the most dick slingingest nigga in the NFL
Right.
into your family structure.
When I'm saying you
He
messed,
was slinging
when I'm
dick
saying-
everywhere.
When I'm saying you messed up the dynamic,
It don't
of the
look.
family,
It don't.
You don't
look,
have a baby.
I'm sorry.
You
It
brought
doesn't
them
look as
another
bad as it
child.
does on a woman.
You brought those kids another brother into this world that's a half brother now. So he's always going to be treated just a little bit different because he's not.
I ain't gonna say that.
Well,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is this: he will always be a little. They're going to know that Offset's not the dad, but the other three have the same dad, so they're going to know this. That's a fact.
Yeah, there's a lot of blended families
a lot of
already.
Families like that.
I'm
Some
not
people got
saying it's not.
5 kids and 5 different
But-
baby daddies.
But She opened this door, so now this is where she's at with this because this
He
is the door.
opened the door.
She opened the
She
door.
gotta-
Because they wouldn't be divorcing if he didn't cheat in the first place.
She has
But
a
it's
baby.
different when you have a baby.
When you bring a kid, it's different.
You can smash whoever you
She
want.
could have divorced him and then been on with her life, but she didn't want to. She wanted to
She
carry
wanted
it
to try to
on.
work it out. Because she was.
That ain't how you work it
I'm
out.
just saying. She didn't get with him until after they was already separated.
Then once you knew that,
She wanted to work it out with him. She kept taking him back because she wanted to work it out with him.
But
You know what I'm
once you
saying?
knew
That was her
weren't-
husband.
Once you knew that it wasn't going to work, y'all weren't getting back together, and
They separated.
you have all this money involved in this situation. Your best interest would to be, well, let's go ahead and get a divorce now before I move on with my life. Now you've moved on with your life without getting a divorce, and now you find yourself in this situation.
Now you're gonna
My
end
whole
up.
thing
You're
is she
gonna
moved on
now
his
he's
wife way before
now
this.
he's
You
now
know?
he's
Push the
guaranteed-
cart, put the cart in front of the horse.
But now
He
he's
started it.
but now he's guaranteed to get that
Can't
money now.
keep going back to the he cheated because what he did
Or he
does
started
not
it.
equal up to what is going on right
It
now.
does.
No,
because
it
they
don't.
wouldn't be getting separated.
It don't.
They would still be married.
If he had a
he
kid-
didn't do the shit he did,
No.
they would not be
If
separated.
he had a kid just like she had a
but she
kid, all
got
right.
pregnant.
If
During
he-
separation.
if he-
issue.
That's the
a big
issue.
but.
She got a
It
whole
would have never
kid.
happened if he won't swing
It don't matter.
Oh, it's her fault.
It's her
It ain't
fault.
her fault.
She should have got the married and then did what the fuck she
Look,
wanted to
and
do.
you know, we
No.
jumped on Offset for being stupid, all that. You know, you messed up with her, but it's Cardi.
She's
trying to
dumb
get
as
this,
hell right
to get
now.
this.
She dumb as fuck.
Put herself
And
in a very
she
bad
putting this there
situation.
out there that at the average woman, like if you got some type of flow, do this
I won't
thing.
say it's
That's
bad because she is having a baby. She had a baby with a football player.
That is
you know.
bad.
Oh, it's bad.
That's bad.
I mean,
No, it ain't.
That's bad.
She had a baby. It
She
don't
had
matter
a
who
bad.
she had a baby
He
with,
just
it didn't
said the
matter.
one of the most slinging dick slingers in the NFL.
The only issue,
That's
the
bad.
real only issue that I don't even think it's an issue is because they're not separate. They're not divorced.
Right.
They're
Yeah,
not
that's the issue.
divorced.
And he's going.
That's one thing.
And he's going to be deemed as the father.
A
because
father
there's
of many.
still, yeah, he's
You know what
still.
I mean?
He gonna
Like, right
be
now,
deemed
this
as
is just a
father.
sperm donor. Right now, until he fulfills those obligations that he's input to so many women, he is just a sperm donor right
So
now
now,
until we see what he's going
on
to do.
top
Because this
of that-
nigga has done nothing.
Cardi has now allowed Offset to blackmail her. If you want to get it,
Yeah, exactly. It's open season right now.
If you want to get out of this,
You got to pay that money.
you're gonna have to kick up off something. I'm gonna be good the rest of my life now. She played herself.
Everything he
She
asked
played
for,
herself.
now she gonna have to pay that shit.
If she wants to get out of this, or he could just drag this on.
Exactly.
Bitter.
Bitter or whatever, bro.
How it-
Hey,
how is he
call it
bitter?
what you want to call it. Women do it all the time.
Hold on.
Call it what you
How
want
is
to
he
call it.
bitter?
Women do it all the time.
How is he bitter?
Because at the end of the day, like, really, he not even really taking responsibility for, like I said, his actions.
How's he bitter?
How is he bitter?
So he fucking with her. Leave her the fuck alone.
How he
No.
fucking with her?
How is he bitter?
Because he doing all this little petty shit. This
She
is
ain't
petty.
fucking
She ain't did no petty
She ain't
shit.
fucking with him. You having
You
a
had a
baby.
whole
now.
baby.
Hold on.
Whole
Y'all keep
baby.
Stop. Y'all keep cutting her off.
I'm sorry.
She
How
was thinking about him when she
how
was getting bent
is
over.
this nigga bitter?
Yeah, answer that part.
The little shit he doing, it sounds like bitter bitch shit.
Sound
What
like
is he doing that makes him
I mean, going
bitter?
for the money and complaining about the relationship and all that.
The
type of
money-
stuff.
the money
But
that he
I said,
helped her
At the
make.
end of the day, if he won't slinging dick, they would never separate.
Okay,
She
well,
would've never got with him and got a baby.
two are not
So
equal.
at the end of the day,
Two are not
if he'd
equal.
just kept his dick in his
Two are
pants,
not
it
equal.
wouldn't be the situation.
Two are not equal. So it doesn't matter how you spin it. They're not equal.
Like I said,
And she's gonna be looked
if he
at the
would've
worst.
cheated, they would still be
It
together.
don't
They wouldn't
matter.
be
She's
divorced.
look.
She wouldn't be with old boy.
What you gotta say? Then we're gonna move on. We've all come.
That's
to,
just it,
We've
though.
all come to the conclusion Kelly's gonna stand with her girl.
And normally, I'll be like, I
Yeah,
try to
look,
see
I'm-
both sides of
I'm
it too.
gonna
But
be
in this
trying to
one,
see-
I'm just like, you gotta. And this is what I mean by empathy. Women seem to lack it when it's on them.
Yeah.
But if you really put yourself in the other person's shoes right now, you think about like, damn,
If he
this
did, if he
bitch done brought another
Yeah, if that
another
nigga-
life
if
form.
that-
No,
So it's not a man
listen to
or
what
woman
I'm
thing.
saying.
It's the whole-
But
the whole-
you're trying to butt it the other way.
you trying
around,
to
and
justify it.
That's
If, if he
And
done,
that's what I'm saying.
if he done the same thing, if he done the
There you
same
go,
thing,
going off on what he may have or may have.
she got to. She has to be. She has to be accountable for
But
her
it still
actions.
goes back to
She
even
got to be
if he-
accountable for her actions.
Even if he was out here getting his Stefon DIGGS on. How many babies have we heard about Offset bringing into this world on the side? No. Hold on. How many babies have we heard of Offset bringing into the world while he's still married with Cardi B?
Like I said, he didn't have no baby.
Okay, then.
Now that's one of the main things in marriage because you're trying to procreate. You know, you want to
hold on. See that goes as long as I found out.
See, but somebody found out.
See what I'm saying?
Somebody found out.
As long as
it's still
I
going
don't
on.
find out.
It's still going on.
He found out. He found out. So you got to pay the pipe.
As long as I don't find out. That's what happens when I
He
find
found out. Now you got to pay the pipe.
Yeah, like I said, normally I'm with both sides, but nah, Cardi is.
She's dead wrong in this shit.
In this particular scenario, yeah, like
She's supposed to have an abortion.
She's supposed to. She's
pregnant.
No, she's supposed to.
You don't know you gonna get.
She's supposed
You do
to not
know.
got pregnant.
How do you get pregnant?
By fucking
There's only
raw
one way
dog.
that I know of to get
She was
pregnant.
fucking
Okay,
raw
maybe
dog.
two.
And I'm pretty sure he was too. He didn't get no babies out of it though.
But that's the whole
Okay,
point.
that's the point.
That's the whole
No
But he
babies
still
to
should've
baby,
did what he did.
and he gonna be named as a father.
That means
of something that he didn't help.
Offset found out about what she was doing.
Right.
Don't let me
find out.
Like,
Don't let me find out.
Ain't no fun if the rabbit got the gun.
The rabbit,
rabbit
got
ain't got the
if
gun.
he had a gun, he would have had a baby
And see,
too.
now that the rabbit got the gun,
If he had a gun, he would have had a baby too.
Yeah, she's shooting at the wrong
She
shit.
messed completely up with the gun when she got it.
No, she gave the gun to the wrong nigga and got
Did
shot with
she?
that gun.
What she should have did, like I said, was get a divorce from Offset and then move on. You brought all this on you. I can't. Cardi's getting ready to get blackmailed. And she put herself in this situation.
That ain't blackmail.
It
That's
Ain't
not
blackmail, nigga. This is the
That's
judicial
not
system.
blackmail.
Okay. What's another word? He's going to leverage the situation.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
Okay.
Hey, remember how we started? Words have meaning.
He's going to leverage the
Words have
situation.
meaning.
But we know what it is. If you want to get out this divorce
Pay
now,
me.
yeah, we're
Or I'm claiming,
There's
or
things that
I'm
have
the
to happen.
or I'm the father of this child, and that means I have the right where this boy go.
boy.
So that makes it even worse. She gonna have to pay that money.
So yeah, you're right. He being petty, but
He
she
gonna have to
gave
pay
him
that
a
money.
reason to be
She
petty.
gave him the gun right back, fully loaded, ready to bust out.
Oh, you didn't like it? Oh, here you 7.62s now.
Yeah.
Shit.
What we doing? 6'7"?
But congratulations.
Yeah,
to
congratulations.
Oh, congratulations are in order.
Real talk. Congratulations.
They got a young.
They gotta figure it
young
out.
son, and they'll figure it out because they ain't got a lot of time. Because Steph got a lot of figuring out. To do.
Yeah, because he got some more coming
Steph
on.
got a lot of figuring out to do. But like
Work it
people
out.
with money problem. So I
Rich
ain't-
folks problem.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on from Cardi B to another jaded love situation with Vivica Fox.
Oh, okay.
Vivica Fox calling out 50 Cent. Let me cue up that video.
Inspired to chase after their dreams.
Don't date 50 Cent and don't date no damn rappers. Facts. Facts. Yes. See, I could wait. Just so you know, it took me years to be able to laugh about it. Right. I had to learn to laugh, not to cry no more. But I did it. Yes.
Oy, so that was Vivica Fox throwing random shade at 50 Cent. And this was
Well,
at a
she's-
women's expo, I
well,
believe,
she's still
happening
on
in
that,
Chicago.
I hope Kelly comes in here with that same
She's-
bitter,
she's-
that
she-
bitter
she,
text she was saying about Offset when she get ready to talk about.
Yeah,
she's gonna blame 50.
she's still on. She's still on 50. How long? It's been over 10 years since they.
Probably longer
Way
than that.
longer than
I'm
that.
just saying. I just gave it 10.
20?
You know what I'm
20.
saying? 20 years.
Yeah.
She's still on that nigga.
When Vivica had her original face, like that's
Yeah.
how long. I didn't.
Oh,
He had the Independence Day
Like,
face.
it's
The
like-
booty call
You
face.
mean younger version of Vivica?
Look, Vivica was fine in her day. Let's
Yeah.
not. get
Oh,
it twisted.
Vivica was
She
it.
was.
Right, and she ain't over 50.
Now she sound old and bitter.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yes.
Old and bitter. Hey, we heard that word for?
Yes. So at the Ultimate Women's Expo, Vivica Fox decided to speak on 50 Cent. Basically, somebody in the crowd was doing she was doing a Q&A, and a crowd member asked her for advice on chasing their dreams. And what would you do differently? And that's when she said, don't date 50 Cent, don't date no damn rappers. And she said, just so you know, it took me years to be able to laugh about it. I bet it did. You hurt.
Hold on, let me ask a question. Wasn't Vivica older than 50?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and you know, especially when she was trying to rock with 50. 50 was at the height.
I know.
He was at the height of his success.
You
knew what you were signing up for.
Wait. Are you saying he really wasn't at the height of success? Because you would look at it now he at the height of his success.
Well, no, music.
Okay, there we go. All right, there we go.
This was in 03, apparently.
50 was at the height of his musical success back then. So I know 50 was doing him. I
Yes,
know
he was.
And Vivica should have been smart enough and old enough to know that
She was old enough. She should have been smart out that this young cat coming up, he making it to top. He ain't locking in. He got too much thrown at him.
And on top of that, that's just like the David Justice thing. 50 like, look, guess who I'm banging? Guess who I'm getting ready to be banging?
Right.
Like, you can't turn that down.
No.
You'll be a fool to turn down.
Now,
Vivica.
Now, is the reaction going to be the same from Dave Justice and Vivica Fox? Because,
No, it's not. It never does.
Yeah.
When it comes to battle of the sexes, it's never the energy isn't the same.
It never is.
She bitter?
Is Vivica Fox bitter?
You call Offset bitter.
I call him bitter because of little bullshit.
Is Vivica bitter? Is Vivica bitter?
Really, I don't know. I didn't really know what Vivica.
She's still talking about 50 years, 20 years later.
Yeah.
She bitter.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not taking sides. It just is what it is.
Okay.
You're not taking sides?
You're wrong. You're right. You're right.
She knew what she jumped into. You know that girl wrong. Quit trying
I don't think she's wrong. I don't think she's wrong. I know.
Quit sticking up.
Yeah, real talk.
Okay, now 50.
I don't.
50 did fire back. He did respond.
Of course.
He posted an AI-generated picture of himself on Instagram as Morpheus from The Matrix, and he said, either way, I'm going to have that ass in The Matrix. You know,
Stupid, yo.
you know I love me some you, girl, but damn, it's been 22 years, Vivica.
And on top of that, you don't want to be petty with the petty king.
50 went light on her.
50 is the petty god. Don't do that with 50 because you know where
And
this
it's come back so quick.
Now remember, Vivica been throwing shots at 50
let's
multiple
not forget
times.
what he did to Mayweather.
That was playing him and Mayweather.
Yeah,
they
that
playing
beef
it.
with,
that's
50
not no beef. They was just making money off that shit. That's
Yeah,
all.
now Vivica has been throwing shots at 50 Cent for a couple times. She even commented on their sex life, saying it was PG-13 as opposed to maybe rated R or something.
Now you trying to diss him his joint, but you still talking about him. He wasn't that small.
Like he said, I hit though.
Right.
Say what you want. I
More-
hit.
More than
Look, it's
you still
in the
talking about
Matrix.
me 20 years later. Damn it.
Nah, Vivica's hurt because she's always bringing this man up, and every time somebody asks about her, she's always throwing out like, you know, we could rekindle in the future.
Because she thought he was going to be the one.
I know.
That's what she thought.
She thought she had a youngin' up and coming, locked in. She thought she put that Vivica swivel on his ass, and he was like, nope.
She thought she had that Jada
She,
Pinkett.
she
and
thought
found
she
out
had that. She
didn't.
thought she had that gushy.
I
They was
already
gonna
know
keep
what happened. He got to know her, and that's why it
He's,
didn't
yeah,
work.
he ain't want it. That red flag.
That's the number one thing that causes breakups: men getting to know women.
And act on it immediately.
Yeah, that's like the number one reason I broke up with all my girlfriends. I got to know them, and I was. Yeah, it don't matter what they look like.
Might be
got a
fine.
shitty ass
Might,
attitude.
broken up
might
with
give
some
you the
fine
best
women.
sex in the world. But after you get
crazy
to know
as
them,
a crazy as a
get to
goddamn
know
bat.
them,
You know they're like ugly as hell.
person,
You don't
the
even
person.
find
You
them
ain't
attractive
want 'em.
no more, and they
Right.
can be fine as hell.
You be here. You be catching on too many red flags. Like ooh. Like,
And I'm sure for a woman, like I'm sure
God.
for a woman, dude. But yeah, some of these chicks, you get to know them, and you be like, you know what?
Them too.
I wasted my time. Yeah, chicks be.
Shit.
Some chicks be a huge waste of time.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly. You got to know who you're dealing with, and you got to make decisions based on.
you gotta
That's
act
another.
fast. When you see them red flags and it's more than 3 and still counting, you just gotta
Look,
leave
you're
it
not
alone.
at the carnival. When you see them red
Red
flags,
flag,
you're
you
not
gotta
at the
leave 'em alone.
carnival. Look, you are not at that. Like,
I don't give a damn how
carnival.
small shit is, especially if you calling that shit out to him. Like, why you gotta do all this bullshit? Why you doing these little ass lies? If you do the little ass lies, that means you allow something stupid over some real ass shit. When you telling a person reading their ass and telling them about that shit at the beginning, let their ass go.
The biggest problem is it's the older people.
Yeah, exactly. Older people doing some wild out, crashing out shit.
We are too old
drama
to be on some of the stuff that some of these people out here be on.
Yeah,
like you're too old for this.
But
like,
you got a lot of them got energy for that shit.
You can't be truthful, straight up, and honest about who you are, because
and you don't have to.
At this point in your life, you are who you are.
Right.
I don't get it. You don't have to lie, but you still decide.
Hell, you got some people that don't lie. They straight shooters, and people just in their damn head like, well, I'm just gonna make up and do whatever.
Make it the way they want.
They gonna make it whatever. Cause I know for a fact, I'm a straight shooter. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to know. Exactly. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to know. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna break it down how you can get me. Now, 9 times out of 10, they don't get me because they don't follow the rules. If I'm telling you exactly what's the blueprint, follow that bitch down to the T. When you sit here and hear me, you're hearing me. You didn't listen. When you hear me and you in your head saying, I believe I can change them, or I can change the situation, that's when shit fucks up.
Yeah,
that's when shit fucks up.
That's like you say. That's the problem. A lot of people go into this. I can just change.
I can change
him,
or I'm gonna do what I want to do
and
because of what you did with a based off with another motherfucker.
And about 6 months into it, and they ain't even remotely started changing.
They ain't even changed.
They ain't even
let alone
change.
years in, they still haven't changed, and you still doing the same bullshit.
But now you mad at yourself because you wasted your time, but you already knew in the beginning.
But sometimes, that's true. But sometimes, depending on what it is, it's not a simple, you go your way, I go my way. Because you got some niggas out here, they on this shit like, men or women, they on this shit like, well, if I can't have you, nobody else can. And if you, whatever you come in, it's 2 ways how you gonna leave out. You gonna lose all your shit, or you gonna capitulate with the fuck I want and to get your shit back. It ain't no such thing. You take your shit and go, and I take my shit and go.
That sound like Offset and Cardi.
Yeah, exactly. The only way, now listen, the only way that you ain't got no problem, let it be a man who ain't got no shit with him, he ain't got no job, no money, or a woman ain't got none, then you can leave that person because you ain't missing shit. But let it be somebody that got something going for themselves. It ain't no simple walking away. You're not. You're going to take something with you. And that's the mentality a lot of people go through. And I know that for a fucking fact.
And then a lot of people are just stuck in their ways, and their ways aren't really.
It ain't no ways. It ain't no ways.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not good ways. They're stuck in their ways, but they're not good ways, and it's too old.
And it is those people that do accept it.
Yeah,
which makes it better for other people to do the way they want to do, to wave that flag high, and people accept it. So if somebody don't accept it, and then use people accepting it, they're not going to accept the fact that they want to leave.
And you got some people that don't accept it, and then the person still continue to be who they are.
Yeah,
and the person hasn't seen what's the big ass writing on the wall. You see after 6 months to a year, 2 years, 3 years, that person has solid, still doing what the fuck they doing. There it is. Take it for what it is. Because after that, you beating yourself in the head. Anything that goes down, it's on you.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounded like gospel because, everything else said I went through with a chick.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. And it's the same thing every time. They don't work on themselves. They're just bad people.
They blame everybody else.
Yep. And then
no accountability.
No matter what you tell them, they don't change. So you realize being with them just reinforces their habits.
To do the work. They think they're fine. They think they're perfect.
Exactly.
Nothing what they're doing is wrong.
Doing the changes.
It's all on you.
Yeah, and then you got to remind her that she's stacking engagement rings like Tom Brady, but she can't make it to the big dance.
And then ain't those like traits of narcissism? Which
that is
very much so.
It is.
Can't work on themselves, but everybody else.
I dated a narcissist. I don't like calling her that because people throw that word around too much. So I don't like using that.
A narcissist is somebody that cannot see themselves and they steady doing the same shit. And I'm like, you getting the same fucking results. So what that tell you? Stop.
Yep.
Or do
And then
something
blame
different.
you.
Right.
Yep.
I'm the problem.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I told you I wasn't gonna do the shit, so why you trying to make me do something that I told you I'm not gonna do?
Yep. Yep, that's my ex. I'll give y'all more details because I'm pretty sure it's been 5 years, so there's no chance of us getting back together
Hell
or hook,
nah, man.
not even hooking up. I don't respect her vagina.
Yeah, my ankle's still
Right.
messed up. from
Especially if
stomping
your
out a
shit don't
narcissist.
get hard no more. Cause you know us men, we'll get hard just because we bored.
Yeah.
So if we don't get hard, you done drained us so bad we don't get hard. We don't even look at you like that on a sexual aspect. Then the wall is written on the damn wall.
Well, I wouldn't
It's
get back with her for that anyway. I've never dated a woman who was just consistently trash. And it was just bad, man. You ever date a woman who had to get a doctor's note from her gynecologist that excuses her from sex, like the fat kid in gym
I
class?
had one of them before, though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I had one of them. I don't think I had one of them.
Yeah. I was like, please excuse such and such from having sex.
What was wrong with her Gucci?
No.
Right, or something like that.
She on fire.
Nah, she was
That cooch on fire.
She was diagnosed with trashpasitis.
That's dry coochie syndrome.
I don't. Yeah.
Trash beside us.
Yeah. She has some trash
They got stuff
pasitis.
you can squirt in there for that if that was the problem for them.
Nah, she needed holy water in that evil cooch.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, she had trash pasitis.
Mm-mm-mm.
There was no treatment for it.
Mm.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic before it gets psychologically damaging for me. I wanted to go ahead and get into sports. I wanted to start with Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua because at first I heard they were fighting and then I heard they weren't.
So Deontay still got a chance.
I don't know.
That'll
Did they
never
sign?
happen.
I was expecting
That'll
y'all to
never
know
happen.
more about it than me.
They'll never have because, like I said, ain't no way in the hell you can throw that. Ain't no way in the hell Jay Paul.
That's my
can win
question. You went from 5'5", fighting Javante Tank Davis, to then you wanted to fight 6'7", 6'8" Anthony Johnson. I wanted to see that fight. I ain't going to
I thought it
lie.
was
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua.
Hey, Joshua.
I'm sorry, Anthony Joshua.
Nah, he's trying to line
Gold
up.
medalist.
Yeah,
with
he's
Anthony
trying to line up a fight with Fury in 2026. Tyson Fury.
Didn't Tyson Fury retired?
Of course.
Supposedly, but
course.
they obviously, you know.
Isn't that who he fights?
He does sit.
Yeah. That's his thing. He finds people who aren't actively fighting and wants to
And
fight
tries to
you.
pick a
I
fight
want
with
to
him.
fight you.
That shit weak as hell.
You haven't fought in 28 years. I want to fight
I
you.
want to fight you.
That's weak. But Anthony Joshua is 28-4 with 25 knockouts. So damn, that's only 3 fights won with the decision.
Yo, he's a monster. Yeah, he's a monster.
So I assume Jake is not gonna fight this
Hell
guy
no,
because
because you look. You talking about
What
guys
you said his
bigger than
record
him.
was?
28-4,
With how many knockouts?
25.
Of course, Jake was like,
he ain't losing because he can't. You can ain't no way Joshua can lose.
we would not believe that in no
Hell
way, shape,
no,
or
we
form.
don't believe what Tyson.
We wouldn't believe that.
We
in no
don't
way,
believe what
shape, or
Tyson
form.
lost.
That's why he was giving speeches about his legacy. Yeah, you knew he was gonna throw the fight when he was saying my legacy don't
Right.
mean nothing no more. I bet it don't. Yeah, so I mean, I'm just curious to know because I've been hearing so much news on this. But yeah, he's not fighting Deontay Wilder, and I didn't know
should.
Anthony Joshua was that tall. So
Yeah,
I'm
he's
pretty
a big
sure
dude.
he's not gonna fight him. I think he's gonna go after Manny Pacquiao next. Manny Pacquiao.
I could possibly see
I
that.
can't see that because he's actively boxing, and when he's boxing.
Yeah,
but don't wait a minute. But have y'all noticed Manny? Every time Manny fights, he's fighting for a belt. He's fighting for a belt.
Manny fighting, but how old Manny?
About 50. He
Yeah.
about
Like,
50.
Manny up there though.
He about 50.
So he might like.
He about 50.
Like I say, Jake Paul, just find somebody who's actually actively
He
boxing.
can't find nobody that's
and
willing to throw the fight.
Deontay ain't got no fight, and he looking for one.
Deontay ain't throwing no goddamn fight either. Deontay, look, that nigga hit hard. You
He
ain't gonna
does.
tell. You ain't gonna. I feel you, but you're not gonna tell me Jake Paul gonna beat him. I'm sorry.
He gonna push his ass open a little bit.
Come on, man, stop it. I feel you.
Nah, his problem was he ain't a boxer.
He ain't a boxer. He's
a
just
fighter.
He's a fighter.
And that was his problem. That's what we saw when
he only got one. He only got one punch.
Yeah. Yeah. If he have no balance. If he hits you with that wild haymaker, you done. That's a wrap. It's a shadow realm for you. But if he don't hit that,
you sticking.
He going down
on,
about
you sticking
the
the move on his ass. It's a wrap.
To this day.
Yeah, he going down about the 5th or 6th.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen. When is the fight scheduled, or did they delay it?
It was supposed to be in December.
It ain't no
but
fight.
Since
There's no fight now.
There's nothing.
Okay. Well, hopefully things change in that regards. Okay. I wanted to move on to the NBA because there was a couple things I wanted to discuss. First, of course, the big news was Nico Harrison getting fired.
Damn, Nico thought it was sweet.
Nah, he knew what the deal was.
He thought he lucked out after he hit Cooper Flag. He thought that the smoke had cleared once he got Cooper Flag.
But it did. But again,
it got smoky again.
You're right, but what the owner came out and said pretty much like, hey, we got ahead of ourselves. We had high expectations, and because our high expectation and due to the record, we're not living up to it, which it was asinine because if you traded for Anthony Davis, as soon as you traded for him, he got hurt. Then when he came back,
Street clothes Anthony Davis?
Yeah, and he got hurt. I ain't gonna front. I'm glad we got rid of him because he had issues.
Clothes.
Yeah, he had issues staying healthy. You know, when he's healthy, he's balling. He's the best top 10 player in the league. But when he ain't, he ain't. So now you 3-8, and right now, how the way things moving, it don't look like y'all gonna have a winning record about time Kyrie has an opportunity to come back due to the fact that y'all don't have a point guard. They got Russell up there, but you don't have a point guard. And because of that, they're struggling. So with the expectations, you can't fire the owner. He ain't gonna fire himself. So who's next in line? GM.
Wow.
Even though we know the GM, you don't make no blockbuster trade like that without the blessings of the owner.
Well,
ownership, period.
Nico, I hope you find a job.
He will.
You know
He'll find somewhere
I'm
else.
sure he'll fall into somewhere.
He'll find somewhere else.
Yeah, did y'all see Dirk calling out the Mavericks owners? Basically similar saying what y'all did.
Yeah, you trying to use Nico as a scapegoat when it was y'all the reason why he made a trade. You don't send off no blockbuster superstar, once in a lifetime generational player without the big dog top owner giving you the blessing. I'm sorry.
Nobody knowing that you get ready to trade Luka.
Ownership knew what it was. And I told you the reason why ownership knew what it was because they didn't feel like Luka, they can reel his ass in and get him in shape. When he got his ass to damn LA, nobody's bigger than the fucking organization.
Nobody.
Do you see all them championship banners they got up there? They had countless of superstars done came through there. They like, look, Luka, you want that goddamn money? Get your ass. Look what damn what's the name said.
That's why I tell.
Get your ass in shape.
That's why I tell most chicks too. Nobody's bigger than the program.
Hell no. Nobody.
Nobody bigger than the program.
Yeah, I tell the chick, don't be like Luka.
Nobody bigger than the program.
Make me trade you for peanuts.
A biscuit.
Yeah.
Trade you for a motherfucking biscuit, nigga.
Yeah. So Dirk just said this should have happened over the summer. He said he doesn't like the negative energy in this black crowd over Cooper Flag. He said this is supposed to be about celebrating Cooper Flag, and we can't because of Nico Harrison and all these distractions.
Did it during the season. He's 100% right. Stuff like that happens at all.
But you couldn't fire him during the summertime because you just got the number 1 overall draft pick. You couldn't.
If we were still we gonna fire Nico, we gonna fire Nico.
You couldn't because again you traded away one of the generational superstars, and in replace you got the number 1 white face player in the league playing on your team. So you're gonna make that money back.
Cooper Flag.
The point is the success didn't translate it fast enough for them. They thought they were gonna get out to a good start, which the expectation was you had Anthony Davis. He was hurt. He had a retina eye surgery, so he was out of shape when he came into camp.
Meg Thee Stallion does suck the shooting out of Clay, so Clay don't know.
Clay is non-existent.
We'll get into that next.
Clay is non-existent. I didn't even know this nigga. I didn't even know this nigga still playing. I looked down the Mavericks there. Who played the shit? You don't even see his name up there. Do not play
because he ain't playing.
He ain't even playing. Goddamn, just go ahead and retire, Clay. Goddamn.
Oh yeah, I wanted to actually get into that.
Okay, my bad.
let's just go ahead and get
Slide on in.
Yeah,
We were talking about the Mavericks.
Yeah,
he was there.
So, but yeah, basically, looks
Thompson.
like Pat Beverly, and we'll discuss his shit next. Pat Beverly and Jason Williams linked up on their podcast to basically discuss what's going on with Clay.
Ain't talking about Klay Thompson. Y'all steady trying to get him a pass. I ain't never seen Klay not shoot it like this. And for him to say I'm out of my prime, like, come on, Klay, like, come on.
He said
bro.
that?
Yeah.
How
My boy in
many?
love.
Yeah, he's got a beautiful.
So, yeah,
Speaking of BBL,
Yeah.
I'm from West Virginia, man. I've been taught a lot by some old folks, old white folks. It only takes one to drag a battleship across the desert. That's how powerful it is. So
Most
yeah,
wars
so, it got something to, you know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson, I ain't saying that's what it is, but that might be what it is.
Now, I think people took their words out of context because what they were trying to say was Jason Williams was calling Meg Thee Stallion, the P word. And what Jason Williams says is it only takes one coochie to drag a battleship across the desert. That's how powerful it is. Yeah, so
He's not
Klay
lying.
Thompson.
That's facts.
So Klay Thompson shot back, as he said, referring to my girlfriend as that is so disgusting and disturbing, especially from somebody who played in the NBA. How would y'all feel if I referred to your wives in such a way?
Stand up for your girl, Clay.
But that's sucker shit, because they weren't calling Meg that. They were saying in general, the power of the P can have you move a ship through the desert.
Exactly, and that's true.
Can I ask a question though? I mean, if you were playing better, that wouldn't even been a really topic of conversation.
Exactly.
You kind of brought it on yourself.
You're not playing because that puss it got you head in clouds.
Got you right in these.
You ain't even thinking about basketball
for your woman and stuff.
Look,
like
he already got 1 foot in retirement.
Yeah,
I ain't thinking about basketball.
He ain't thinking about basketball. Meg got his ass.
I wouldn't be surprised if Meg was just told him like, I don't like what he said.
Yeah,
you need to say something about that.
Yeah,
and then,
she put that on him.
You see this? You see that finger? Mm-hmm. That's what Meg got him wrapped around.
Yeah, she got
him wrapped around her
little
finger. That's what she got.
See, what Clay,
go ahead.
Okay, what I was gonna say is what Clay did was put Meg in the line of fire because he's not living up to his expectations. And the team isn't living up to it. Somebody's gonna get blamed, and you're on social media
all the
this
damn
shit.
time.
And that's the common denominator. You weren't showing.
You're not playing well.
That. Now you got your new girl. You showing off like that.
Showing off every chance you get. Look, we knew we was in trouble when he said this is the first time he had fish and spaghetti.
Yeah.
You knew he was in trouble then. Got some nigga food. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. That nigga gone.
But he put her in the line of fire because people don't want to see all this shit. This is like what happened with Paul George when the 76ers were crap and he was doing the podcasting and they called him Podcast P.
Podcast P.
It's all good when you living up to the expectations.
Because it looks like your mind, like
it's elsewhere.
You're not focused.
It's up in the clouds. And he's not. Because we ain't never seen, as long as Clay been I ain't never seen his social media life like that.
I don't even think we're expecting Golden State Clay. We're
just
expecting
nobody was expecting.
No, we're
just shooting Clay.
Yeah.
OG shooting Clay.
We're expecting 15 a night Clay. We expect
15.
He could get 20 easy. The nigga all 4 threes, that's 20.
But I'm just saying, 15 is not bad. But from what you're doing now,
of course,
I'm expecting him to hit open shots.
He supposed to list 20 points in his sleep. That's that.
Shit build up for you.
Come on, you talking about 3? You talking about 3 threes or 2 threes? Drive to the hole, get an and one. You know what I'm saying? A couple jump shots. That's 20 points. 5 shots, he can get 20, points.
What he giving now?
None.
Okay, so let's start.
Cause goddamn Meg she getting the other 10, 15 points.
He put her in the line of fire by posting social media
all the damn time.
You notice Russell Wilson ain't done that since he's been playing like shit.
He did.
You ain't seeing him doing little dances with Sierra.
Since you brought Russell up real quick, and not going to football, but just a quick. Russell went from the most loved quarterback to the most hated quarterback in probably 3 years.
After he left Seattle,
it's
downhill.
over. Like they don't mess with Russell.
So actually, it was brewing in Seattle. That's the reason why they got rid of him.
Yeah, and it's all because They didn't give the ball to Marshawn.
They didn't get a Marshawn Lynch. If you gave the ball to Marshawn Lynch, you would have had humble Russ.
I mean to drift away, but yeah, Clay, you got to find yourself.
Yeah.
You either find yourself or
No, he
retire.
just got to stop putting videos on the damn
Man,
internet.
make some shots, man. All you got to do is make 5 shots a game. 3 threes, 2 jump shots. Or 1 jump shot, a couple of points at the free throw line.
That shit build up before you play. You ain't supposed to have no sex or nothing before.
No, that's not. No, that depends on. That's boxing. Boxing,
Well, I mean, really, it's
football,
any sport.
Football, something that's extreme
I'm
contact.
gonna tell you what. He looked like Meg, like your boy look at Taylor Swift, and that's a bad thing.
Oh, Travis Kelce,
He
yup.
looking Meg
Travis
just like
Kelce
Travis
was
Kelce
playing
looking
like
Taylor.
shit.
Travis Kelce
Yeah.
ain't living.
I saw it in his eye.
Both of them got they had one leg out. They playing hokey
I
pokey.
saw it in Clay eye. When I saw him looking at Meg like Travis looking at Taylor Swift, I was like, he gone.
Don't be surprised by the beginning of the year that he ready to marry her
and retire. He gonna be ready to leave now.
He gonna
Oh,
marry
yeah.
Meg.
He ready to
He gonna marry her ass.
Yeah, but it's one thing to see Taylor Swift and to see Meg Thee Stallion.
What's the
Because
difference?
What we used to call
What you
it,
doing? What we doing? Hold on. Huh?
What we used to call it, the Enchanted Pussy, EPA.
Well,
Meg a part of EPA. Like, welcome her in. Yeah, she's definitely part of EPA.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Boy,
Taylor.
she's 6 feet. She tall as hell. You know she throwing it on his
Taylor's
ass.
boyfriends don't be staying, so I was just saying that might be an issue with the cooch. Tory,
No, it's her personality. She just found somebody that meshes with her.
well, you really think Taylor Swift throwing it on a nigga like
Hell
that?
no.
Yeah, she ain't got
Why? I just saw what Taylor Swift brought in tour money. Like, she ain't got to throw it at me like that. We're good. You're worried about the wrong thing. Like,
You going? I mean, he got
that,
it,
but he's still pretty good on
He's
his
still
own.
good on his own.
That's cool.
So you go
But you're pretty good.
He has
he
way
ain't
too
got-
much money to not have
he
some
ain't got
good
Taylor
ass.
Yeah,
Swift
exactly.
money.
I don't
And I'm
care.
not-
It don't matter.
It don't matter. If I got money,
Travis got money.
if I got money, and if I'm about to elope with somebody that has more money, you better have something about you.
Doesn't that
Because we
change
talk.
everything? 'Cause
No,
usually you're
it
the-
don't. I got my own money.
That's just like with Clay. Usually you're the more high profile in most relationships.
Yeah.
The guy is the high profile.
Uh-huh.
But in these relationships, Travis is not the big one.
No.
And neither is Clay.
No,
They're
Well,
both
because they're with entertainers.
I'm saying.
Because they're with entertainers. That's why.
But that's what I'm saying. It's rare. So that's why I think these men have. Look, it's rare that somebody comes on it to an NBA or an NFL player and be like, I got more money than you, so you just chill and stuff like that. Very rare. So I understand.
I get you on that, but still, though,
doubt they said that.
it's still not gonna compromise me wanting to marry you if you ain't got no good pussy.
Yeah.
Because if you don't got no good cooch, then that means I'm gonna step out on you. And if I gotta step out on you, I don't need to marry you.
Actually, well, if she's a billionaire like Taylor, I'll compromise.
Hell no, I ain't compromise. I ain't compromise shit. If I'm a millionaire, she's a billionaire, and she ain't got damn near everything I need to sit the fuck down.
Well, that's why you hire an assistant.
I understand what you're saying, but as I'm
then you
getting
end up
older in
losing
life-
your money though.
as I'm
See,
getting older in
alienation.
life, and
If
sex
you here in
really-
North, I ain't mean to cut y'all. He said hire assistant. You can't do that here in North Carolina.
Well, fucking South Carolina.
sex does not.
She filed in North Carolina because that's where you live.
As you get
Don't
older,
matter.
sex does not run your life like that anymore.
Or it shouldn't.
Nah,
there's still people in their 40s.
Now I'm looking at stability and
But
always
you got
being
stability
good.
on your own.
And
That's
cool.
the thing.
That's cool.
So
Like
if
I
you
said,
got stability on your own, and if you got stability on your own, and you still got cast galore of women that gonna give you what the fuck you want, but you want to
they
sell,
can't, but they might
hold
not
on.
be adding to what I got. Knowing
I
that
understand.
Taylor get ready to, I ain't even got work no more.
Some people, well, that's not true because she gonna have motherfucking prenup. You ain't getting that money like that. Her shit gonna be locked, stock, and key. You not gonna get to that.
White people move differently. So.
Yeah, they have prenups.
But
she gonna have a prenup. You best believe that shit.
Oh, Clay gonna have a prenup.
Clay gonna they gonna have prenup.
I just want I just want Clay to focus a little bit more and get back to playing ball.
Clay got a white mom. He's getting a prenup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's. Well, actually, I want to talk about Wembanyama dunking on
Why?
Draymond. Did
I
y'all
mean,
see that?
yeah, I seen it, but
Did it count?
yeah, it count. It was an and one.
No, it didn't count.
What you mean count?
I heard it didn't count.
No,
It did.
the inbound one I saw him dunk.
No. I'm talking about when. Yeah, what's it? Yes, it did count.
No,
was
it didn't count. Not the inbound, not the one they threw the
When
lob
when
and
he
dunked
held on him and he got in his face like that counted.
Didn't count.
Well, regardless,
And did they lose?
Yeah, they lost by a point. Steph Curry had 49
That
points.
damn light skinned boy. Did it? Is Clay? Clay has not been in the league longer than Steph, has he?
Yeah,
he came after Steph.
They came after Steph.
So Clay's younger than Steph.
Yeah.
So Steph still balling out of control.
But Clay had two
But
gruesome
Stay-
ass.
Clay had a tore. Clay tore his ACL.
He had ACL and his Achilles.
Yeah,
Back to back.
Clay is a shell of his former self.
He is a show.
Yeah, so it's a wrap.
Yeah, I'm sure he's retiring after this year.
Hell yeah, he's out.
But back to Wemby, unstoppable.
I mean, why? What we glorify? The nigga the tallest motherfucker in the damn
This
league.
dude, he put his arm up and it
He's
just keep
touching the
going up.
top of the
It
backboard.
just keep going up.
What? I don't even see how niggas can get hype at him dunking on somebody. Unless it's another 7-footer. I don't care if you 6'11" down and Wemby dunking on you. You don't get no damn props for that.
Now hold on, before we keep going, y'all know who you haven't heard else? You know what I mean? Who's not falling off like that, even though that girl is making all these comments? Steph.
True. Well, Steph,
He doesn't have this Clay problem.
Nah, he doesn't.
What you mean he on a Clay
It's Steph
problem?
about that ball.
You don't remember Aisha's out here talking, I wanted to do this, and I wanted to be this, and I didn't get to live the other life I wanted to live because of this. And Steph was like, it don't matter.
Okay, so what's,
Swish.
So what's the
30,
difference? All right,
40.
there is a clear difference in this situation as well. Steph is the big dog on the team in Golden State. Clay isn't.
He was a splash brother.
I get you, but he's not the big dog. He's not. I ain't making.
No, is he still performing?
Biggest
That
difference
too.
is the biggest difference is Steph don't care. Steph don't care what Aisha doing. Steph don't care what Aisha doing or saying.
And you know why? Because
he focused on that game.
And they've been together since before he even got in the league. So in Clay and Travis's case, they still in that whole infatuation phase. They're like, oh my gosh.
Steph just shrugs it. Steph just shrugs it off to Aisha being Aisha again.
Basically, he been with her
because he knows her mentality.
Yeah, Aisha being Aisha. I ain't worried about it. In your face.
You understand? Oh, you want to be a model, huh? Watch this. 3
In your face.
Deeper.
Step like Aisha being Aisha. Buckets. So yeah.
Yeah,
he going home sleeping good.
Now when Wemby
Clay going home getting on the damn Twitter.
When Wemby does dunk though, like I just be watching his arms, like he did the reverse dunk the other night. It's damn near like the ball hit the ground.
Yeah, but again, I mean, it's one thing to be fascinated that he's tall and can do the things, but again, he's taller than anybody in the fucking
But
league.
that's what makes it fascinating. You
No,
know
it
how many-
don't.
Yes, it does.
I want to see him dunk on a 7-footer.
Do you know how many big men we've seen come into this game that
Mm-hmm.
were uncoordinated, that couldn't move or any of that stuff?
We got,
We've seen
but we got plenty of them that can
Taco
though.
Fall.
Okay,
Taco
Shaq,
Fall is a perfect example.
Shaq.
He's as tall as Wemby.
Shaq.
He's Shaq was awesome, but he's nowhere near as skilled as Wemby.
Nobody
is as a
did. Nobody.
basketball player.
No center was skilled as Wemby. The only one that you would say is close enough was Olajuwon. He just didn't shoot no
that's why
threes
we're
because of the game.
fascinated so much because he's just a unicorn.
But see, in this case though, this outside the threes and the dribbling and stuff like that, I mean, I don't get hype when he dunk on people that's smaller than him. I'm sorry, I don't. Because you're supposed to do that shit, nigga. Now, if it's somebody like Robinson or you did Rudy Gobert, you dunking on niggas like that, I might get hyped then. I'm gonna get hyped then.
I saw a game the other night. I don't know if anybody saw the highlight. It was the Hornets though. I believe it's Trey Harris, and he dunked on Miles Turner. And I mean, he threw. You saw that? Oh yeah, that was dirt.
Yeah, so
I see what you're
like
saying.
I said,
hype about
yeah.
dunking
If
on-
I'm gonna get hyped, man, if Wemby dunking on another 7-footer, I'm gonna get hype about that. Even though he's still taller than the average 7-footer.
What's funny, when I was watching some of the game the other night, was Draymond trying to post Wemby up. Yeah. That was hilarious.
I mean, he still gotta go. Even though we know he's gonna be a decoy, you still gotta go. You gotta run through the plays.
Wemby just stood his hands up. No, he tried to
I know,
back him down
I know.
and score. I'm like, this just ain't gonna work here. This is crazy.
That's a total mismatch. Like I said, I don't get hype, and like I said, even though I don't the tallest freshman in the country in Florida, 7'9", he ain't nowhere. Now, if he was anywhere skilled like Wemby, then that'd have been something different. But he
just tall.
He just tall.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You only find once in a blue moon somebody so skilled, because most of the just tall people we know are just tall. They're not really athletic. Odin, remember Odin? And then they usually fall apart quick.
Yeah, because of their height.
Them knees can't hold up. They can't hold up. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, now that we covered the NBA, I wanted to get into college football today. Let's just go ahead and discuss what happened with your boys and the Gamecocks and the cop, the sheriff.
It was messed up. As if anybody watched it, he shoulder checked. Nick Harbor caught an 80-yard touchdown, pulled up limping, ran into the tunnel. Atwell, I believe, was going to celebrate the touchdown with him.
They were walking out.
And as they were walking out the tunnel, this Texas State trooper walks into the tunnel
Give him an elbow.
and extends
both his elbows.
Extends his elbow, so when they're coming out the tunnel, they're going to bump into
And one of them actually moved out of his way. He still got his ass.
And once they got out the tunnel, once they
Bypassed
got
him.
past him, now
He
you see
he
the state
admonishing
trooper
them.
pointing in their face and stuff like that. And the state trooper, he was relieved of his duty. They sent him home from the game. But action needs to be taken against him, because this is your job. And
you intimidating students.
You shouldn't be police harassed in
at
a
the
football
game.
Not
harassing during the game.
In the game.
How the fuck a damn police officer harassing black men during the damn game?
Well, these were Texas, and this was South Carolina, who was
and then what the crazy part about it is, when he did that, they end up losing the game.
Like
they
I said,
scored 27 unanswered points.
I think that
after
state trooper
shit.
said something to Nick Harbor.
Hell yeah, it shook their ass.
They did not score not 1 point, and we were up 30-3.
30-3.
So we need to look deeper into this.
Yeah.
We need to look deeper.
Police brutality during the game.
That's
You
crazy.
know what it was? That state trooper had a parlay going on, so he.
But the parlay was dead already. My parlay was dead in the first half. When I saw South Carolina jump out on their ass 17-3, and then it got up to 24-3, I said it's over with. The point's good.
Run the scores.
The point's good.
You got them up?
Yeah, we gonna get into college football.
Well, before we do that, before we jump into college football, I just want to jump into college basketball real quick.
Go ahead.
Have you seen the Boozer Boy?
Oh yeah, the Boozer Boys is nice and Duke.
Have you seen them Boozer?
I saw
I've
the
seen
game yesterday.
They nice. They gonna be hell.
If it's not him, the number one pick is the kid from BYU. But I'm gonna shout out the kid from Carolina too, because he a baller. Caleb. Oh, what is Caleb's last name? He's a freshman, but he's a baller too. I don't want to call it Williams or something like that. What Caleb name that played for UNC? Oh well,
We just say Caleb.
Caleb.
He's a freshman.
He's a baller. So yeah, this year's Tobacco Road Robbery is going to live up to expectations.
State gonna be up in the mix too.
Really?
Yes, them whoop packs is gonna be something to look at now. Okay. So we're gonna get into the NCAA games. Number 7, Ole Miss beats Florida 34-24. Number 13, Utah beats Baylor 55-28. Number 5, Georgia stomps Texas 35-10. Yeah.
That means my boy didn't have a good game, did he?
Nah, I don't mean.
Okay.
Matter of fact, let's go look at the stats. Let's see if he played. Let's look at some stats right
He
quick.
had to play, but he just didn't have a good game.
So Archie Manning, he was 27 for 43, 251 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. QB rating 59.8.
Horrible.
Yeah, he's staying another year.
He's staying another year.
He's staying all 4. He's staying
another year. So ain't no need. We ain't thinking about his ass coming out. And his counterpart that he was going against, Gunnar Stockton, he was 24-29, 229 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. He's a first rounder right there. So we got number 1, Ohio State beats up on UCLA 48-10. Number 12, BYU beats TCU 27-10. Number 17, oh shit, USC came back and beat Iowa. Iowa's up big on them. They came back and beat them 26-21. Number 4, Alabama goes down again to Oklahoma for the second year in a row. Number 11, 23-21. Notre Dame comes in. Number 9, Notre Dame beats number 22, Pitt, 35-15.
Shout out Bill Belichick. Didn't he win this weekend?
Oh, they won today?
I thought they lost.
The game. No, I thought they played Wake Forest. No, Wake Forest whooped their ass.
Yeah, Wake Forest bust their ass. Yeah, they lost. We also had some Friday night games. South Carolina State beat Central 34-27. A&T, well, last year Central beat South Carolina State. So I've noticed they've been going back and forth the past. Central beat South Carolina State 2 out of 3 years.
The best team in South Carolina right now, South Carolina State.
Yeah.
Better than Clemson
Of course,
and South Carolina.
and South Carolina. You're right. A&T, they got smashed 63-19.
Ooh.
My Hurricanes 41-7 over State. And yeah, that's if you want to do a little NBA, my Lakers are hot. They beat them damn Bucks 119-95. Luka had over 40 points. And yeah.
And the Kings are starting whatchamacallit now. He the starting point.
Russell West.
Yeah.
Russell West.
They done sat your boy down.
Who?
Schroeder. Schroeder was starting.
I ain't know Schroeder was starting. They whole team is old.
They need to blow the Kings up.
The Kings
they need to get rid of them.
You got Livingston. You got damn, what's on that roster?
Sabonis.
The rebuild.
Yeah,
is Monk
exactly.
still there?
Who?
Is Monk still there?
Monk's still there. Yep.
Who's the other kid who can shoot? There's another one that can shoot.
He came out of Clippers with
There's a kid there that can shoot. I can't.
What's his name? The light skinned one. Damn.
Oh.
That he came from Chicago with let me pull up the damn team right quick.
Yeah, y'all got to do that.
Nah, this boy can shoot it. Oh, they got Zach LaVine.
That's what I'm talking about. Zach LaVine.
Keegan Murray's who I'm talking about.
But he's been a bust so far. Keegan Murray hasn't. He's been in the league almost 5 years. He had not stepped up to where he's supposed to.
I'm putting Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan on the trade block.
So tonight's game, on the NBA game, we had Lakers beat the Bucks 119-95. Cavaliers beat the Grizzlies 108-100. The Thunder 109-96. Beat the Hornets. The Raptors 129-111 to the Pacers. The Nuggets 123-112.
Let's get the Sunday fun day. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get the Sunday fun day.
Well, the Thursday night game, you had the Patriots against the Jets. They are the threat of the AFC East. They beat the Jets 27-14.
Since you brought that up real quick, Drake May, former Tar Heel.
He doing his thing.
That boy dangerous.
Doing his thing.
That boy dangerous.
9:30 game tomorrow in Madrid. You got the Commanders against the Dolphins, 3-17.
I'm not even gonna be awake to watch that.
Are you watching it?
Look, he ain't even getting up to watch the team at 9:00 in the morning.
Nah.
So I don't know who you like. I like.
Look,
I don't
he
know.
ain't even gonna get up to watch the game.
Yeah, I know. He going out.
Grocery shop. I do every Sunday at 9.
I like the Dolphins because I don't think
I like the Commanders. They got to win eventually.
I like Dolphins.
We got Marcus Mariota.
Yeah,
they got Tua.
I believe y'all Tua gonna give us some interceptions for sure. 1:00 game. You had a 5-4 Steelers against the 3-6 Bengals. I like the Steelers. You have 7-3 Chargers against 5-4 Jaguars. I like the Chargers. You have the 6-3 Bucks against the 6-3 Bills. Ooh, I thought they played already.
Tomorrow.
Oh, they play tomorrow.
Good game.
I like Buccaneers. I like the Bucks on this one.
Do we think the Panthers are going to beat the Falcons tomorrow?
I believe they can.
I believe they can. The question was,
will they?
Do you think the Panthers are going to
beat I'll say the Panthers will pull it out. They'll go 6-5.
Playing in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
This will be tough.
You got the 6-3 Bears against the 4-5 Vikings. I like the Bears.
Big game. That's a big game.
You got the 4-5 Texans against the 1-8 Titans. Texans in that one, even with Strauss is out with a concussion. 5-5 Panthers against 3-6 Falcons. I'll take the Panthers in that one. They should win that one. You had the 5-3-1 Packers against the 2-8 Giants. Packers should win. If they don't, somebody's losing their job. For real. You have the game of the afternoon, 7-2 Seahawks, 7-2 Rams. I don't know. I like them damn Seahawks, but the Rams, damn.
Okay,
and balling out.
Give me a hot minute real quick.
Sure.
Matt Stafford, we talk about he was on the verge of death at the beginning of the season.
You're right.
He
been
the
balling
MVP.
out. Yeah, he balling out.
He the MVP right now.
He balling out. So that's gonna be a good game. But it's gonna be
Bunch of good games tomorrow.
Yeah.
What's Monday night?
We still got 4.
Oh.
6-4, 49ers against the 3-6 Cardinals. I like the 49ers. They should win now. And Brock Purdy.
I like the Cardinals. The way they beat y'all last other Sunday.
Stop playing. They got smashed since then. And Brock Purdy starting, so don't do that. We got the 4-5 Ravens against the 2-7 Browns. Ravens. And if the fucking Browns lose tomorrow, y'all better put Shador in.
He's not getting in.
Y'all better put him in.
The line.
I sent you exactly what I told you before why they won't play him. I don't know why you want him to play. He's going to get killed back there. He's going to get killed. You know that I had this conversation with you. You go, and then how's it look if you lose your last 3 games? Don't play me. Don't play me. Start me fresh. Start me fresh. Don't play me. And then
so put it all on Dylan, right? So
everything fall on Dylan. Don't play me.
Got you.
They still don't have nobody to throw to on the Browns.
Exactly.
Judy, all right, and they're tied in. He all right, but
Joku.
But don't play me because remember now these teams we're getting ready to play. We're playing the Ravens tomorrow.
Yeah,
they've got playoff expectations,
Yeah.
so they're going to be beating the brakes off the Browns tomorrow. Don't play Shador this year.
Ravens ain't. You think the Ravens can make it?
Yeah.
I
Their
believe
schedule
they got the second.
trash.
They got the second easiest schedule.
They got the Dolphins, I think, again.
Yeah, they got the Ravens. They can win out.
The Jets.
The Pittsburgh. Matter of fact, since the Pittsburgh lost the last 2 and Ravens won, they only like a game out. So, Pittsburgh got a harder schedule than the Ravens do. So Ravens got a path to get in.
Yeah.
And this is one of the most.
I had to get in to win the division.
To win the division, yeah. Not only to get in to win the division, but this is one of the most suspect 8-2 teams that we. So we got 5-4 Chiefs against the 8-2 Broncos. Why the fuck I want to pick the Chiefs?
Yeah,
because it's the Chiefs.
Yeah, but the Broncos 8-2. They got a defense.
It's the Chiefs.
They got a defense.
We always
I get what
give
you're
the
saying.
Chiefs the benefit of the
They
doubt.
lost 4
regardless.
though.
It's still the Chiefs, and Patrick Mahomes can be Patrick.
I
Mahomes.
feel you.
It's weird to say that.
Yeah.
They're 5-4.
Right. But the Broncos is one of the most weird 8-2 teams that I've seen this year.
Put it like this: the Chiefs have to win tomorrow.
Yeah, they got
because if they don't win,
they're gonna hurt. They're gonna be hurt.
The playoffs are pretty much a wrap.
Then you got that the Sunday night game,
Big
6-3 Lions
Big boy game
against the 7-2 Eagles.
Game of the week, big boy game.
You know I'm riding with the Lions. I ain't picking the Eagles. I'm just gonna keep it one.
Eagles got it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say all that, bro.
Eagles got it.
No, because when they played the Lions last year, Lions had a bunch of people that was on. No, they not hurt this year.
Yeah, they are. They're just as hurt. Look, I check injury reports.
Okay.
They got 12 people on the injured list.
Okay. I like the Lions. We got the 3-5-1 Cowboys against 2-7 Raiders Monday night.
That's your Monday night.
Wait, they got 2 Monday night games?
No, we got the Sunday night game.
Oh.
Yeah, we got the Monday night game. So 3-5-1 Cowboys with our new look defense against the 2-7 Raiders. We should win that game. We
said that about the Cardinals.
We should. I just said we should. You still got to play it.
Then next
Why
week,
we got y'all again?
Watch
we beat y'all.
Next week.
Watch we beat y'all.
You say that every
Watch we beat y'all. Watch we beat y'all.
Yeah, I know.
We got a new listen.
Cowboys.
We got a new look defense. Just want to let you know that.
I'm glad y'all do because y'all got us next week.
You right.
You got the Lions the
You
week
right.
after that. I hope that defense holds up.
You're right. We're going to.
All
That's
right.
it on it.
Cool. Well, y'all got any other
Oh,
topics?
we have.
This is a music topic real quick. I don't know if anybody else jumped down.
We got a music topic.
I was listening to Jay Mills, Goods and DNA got into like battles this week. I went down the Jay Mills rabbit hole.
I haven't heard that name in well over a decade.
Young Money.
Yeah. I know who Jay Mills is.
They were battling. If you get a chance to go down that rabbit hole, it's pretty interesting, but that's all I want to say.
All right, we got another music. We got to have interview right here. Any questions for our artist of the week? We want to introduce yourself, man, to the world, to our followers.
Yeah.
What up, everybody? Once again, my name is Century, XNTRY. Spell it right. It's everywhere. What's it called? I'm from Pennsylvania. Came down here to North Carolina, starting to shake things up a little bit, and I have a lot of stuff going on. And thanks to another artist out here, Big Carolina.
Shout out Big Carolina 252.
He introduced me to everybody here, and here we are.
So
thank you.
So Century. So how long you been in North Carolina?
It's about 10 years now.
10 years now. Okay. So how long you been in the game? The rap game.
Like, I've been doing it since, I'll do it like this, since 2018.
Okay.
That's when I like really locked in and took it seriously.
So what would you say is the style, your style? What do you have a style that emulates or somebody that's probably a great, or it could be somebody new?
So
or you just got your own thing?
So what people tell me is that I have my own thing.
Okay, that's nothing wrong with that.
What I always thought was like I was like a mixture between Travis Scott and J. Cole.
Okay.
Cause I feel like music needs to touch you in some way, shape, or form.
Correct.
And on top of me being more thoughtful with my lyrics and everything like that, I also like to, get hyped, do stupid stuff and all of that. So
you say your music bounces all over the place. You have something that's serious and you got something that's funny or get you up tempo.
That too, but my main, like my sound is something where if you listen to the lyrics, you'll hear that there's a message behind it. But if you just listening for the vibe is there, and if you're listening while you're driving, the vibe might get you a speeding ticket.
I got a question for you. Who were your influences growing up? Like, who did you grow up listening to that influenced you to go down this path?
J. Cole, Eminem, Hopsin, and Kendrick Lamar. Those are my mains right there.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Anybody else have a question for me?
Give me your 5 favorite albums all time. Your 5 favorite.
It don't have to be rap.
Yeah, it don't have to be rap.
All right, so Graduation by Kanye West. That's number 1. That'll forever be number 1. Ain't nobody. That's just that.
All right.
And then since Kanye's in order, the rest are in no particular order. But Common's Nobody Smiling.
Oh, okay.
That's a very slept on album.
Yeah.
And that's when he started doing like different stuff, and like that's an album that can kind of be similar to what I was just talking about with my style emulates. At least for the most part.
I understand.
Got Nobody Smiling. I would say my favorite Jay-Z album, to be honest, would be Blueprint.
Why I was about to say he's gonna say Blueprint?
Because that's
everybody
classic.
I mean, he got other classics, but
hold on.
See the Blueprint or Reasonable Doubt.
Stop. I'm Gary making mad. What's your favorite Nas album?
He got 2 more. He got 2 more albums. He got to come out. Hold on. Let him get his 2 first before you come with that.
I'm gonna answer that. But all right.
So you got 3 now. You need 2 more.
All right. Now see, I go Eminem's Kamikaze.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good one.
I was beyond hype when he did that. And then Lil Wayne, Carter.
The original Carter?
Carter
3. It's got to be.
I was going to, no, the Carter 5.
5?
5.
You went 5.
Interesting.
Now I can tell you why. Because everybody called me insane. They thought I was crazy because I heard Glory on Sirius XM radio before he even dropped the album, before he even announced the album. I believe that he debuted it on XM.
Okay.
And then when I heard that, I went ballistic because Glory is fire. Mm-hmm. So I'm telling everybody Wayne is about to have another run. He's about to go stupid. The Glory is out. And everybody's like, what is Glory? What are you talking about? You're insane. And like people try to search it up on YouTube and everything. Like it's not out anywhere else yet, so they don't know. So a couple months go by, I'm certified crazy. And then he announces the album, he puts out Glory, and everybody's like, yo! And I'm like, I was telling y'all about this like 3-4 months ago. And then at the time as well, Lil Wayne was saying the Carter 5 was supposed to be his last album, and then he was gonna retire.
He should have left it at 5, but anyway.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
He should have left it at 5, but nevertheless.
But I would say just for that reason alone, just because of the way how at least I experienced that rollout and the hype that it brought me and the hype that it brought to the culture at the time, just for the simple fact of Wayne is coming back, but he's about to be out. That's why I put Carter 5 as.
What was that question you about?
Do you have a Nas album?
Favorite Nas album?
Now, this is going to be low-key blasphemous. I don't. And that's only because when it comes to Nas, I don't listen to him. Like, I don't listen to all of his albums in full. And I know he does have, like, stories that go with the album. There's always themes. But I get so caught up in the lyrics that he says in each song in particular. I like to kind of just, I don't want to rush through anything. So I just enjoy his discography separately.
And now, the most important question of the night. How can people find you?
Anywhere. You type in XNTRY on Google, I'll pop up. I'm on YouTube, Spotify, anywhere you can find music.
I got one question. Since you've been in North Carolina, what have you learned about music and how do you navigate through North Carolina's music scene?
So I ain't gonna lie, being in North Carolina is what made me take it seriously. So I learned a lot being out here, both business-wise and sonically. When I came down here for college, like I was doing music before I went to college, but I met my producer, a couple other artists I work with, Spazzo, who I was talking about. Met him way back then in college. Shout out Spazzo D. Rollins. But yeah, so like he put me on to certain things, different lyrical techniques, the way how to handle the business, getting your royalty straight, all of that. So I made sure, like, I got all of that down pat. So just as much as I have all my stuff together on the front end, I also make sure I got
the back end. Correct. Good. And that's somebody who's studying the craft as a whole. You don't sound like one of these YNs, but like, I ain't gotta learn nothing for the OGs. We ain't gotta appease them. You learning everything from how to embody your craft for it to last longer than your days. A lot of this music that's being put out here, it might be hot now, but will it be hot 10, 20 years from now?
Yeah.
My old mantra, grandson attested. My old mantra used to be music is the easy part.
Yeah.
Business that fucks everybody.
Yeah, music is the easy part.
Music fucks everything up for a lot.
If you can do music, you can do music. Yeah.
Yeah, like for me, I had to learn because I originally started just making beats. And then when I met my producer, GSJ Beats, shout out GSJ. Sorry for all the headaches I caused you, but
Shout
you know. But yeah, so like he heard my beats and then he heard the stuff that I was writing. Then he closed my laptop and just told me to focus on writing. The beats would come later.
God damn.
Yeah, he raw like that.
Okay.
But that brought me down this path, which I mean, he's a good producer, so he wasn't wrong.
Nice.
And like within doing that, that helped me. Like I got my music down first, but I also knew I needed to know the business. I just couldn't do both at the same time. But once I got up to a point where it's like, all right, I'm getting radio play, my music is solid, I need to like just lock in on business and just get everything I can. So that way, the little bit of radio play I got beforehand wouldn't amount to much. But then once I got my business straight, more radio play, more royalty checks, more performances, it all just follows.
It works itself out. Anybody got more questions for them?
No, that's it.
Well, make sure you tell everybody, all our listeners, where to find you at. Spell that shit out. Y'all make sure y'all follow this man and listen to his music. Cause I heard it. I heard the joint. He sound good, man. He got some fire stuff. So y'all, you make sure you tell our listeners where exactly they can find you at.
Again, XNTRY. Find me anywhere. Spotify, Google. It don't matter.
Instagram,
TikTok.
Facebook. Yeah. Whatever, all those outlets, look out for this young man.
And we appreciate you stopping through and kicking up with the crew tonight.
Yeah,
man.
no doubt.
It was definitely a pleasure. Yeah. Y'all are funny as hell.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We appreciate you coming hanging out with us, and we're glad that you had the experience. And like I said, follow this man on all platforms: Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube,
TikTok.
Hit him up, follow him. He got some dope music, for real.
And keep an eye out. Damn is going to be coming out soon. Damn is the track that got me here. It's not out yet, but it's going to be. So stay tapped in.
Keep a lookout for it.
Look out.
Cool. Well, it's been a great show. We did 2 hours and 35 minutes.
Okay, we staying in
If
touch.
you made it this far, you might as well comment, subscribe, share.
Comment, share, subscribe.
Spread the
tell a
word.
friend, tell a
Spread the
friend.
word.
Yes, we're gonna be. Hey, listen, man. I need a quick thing right quick. We're gonna try to do something a little bit different, and hopefully next have some more interviews, stuff like that. We're gonna shake it up. We're gonna bring. We want content to come in. We want people to continue to. We appreciate all the support and everything. We love y'all.
We love y'all. Definitely have a great start to your week. Get ready to hit the holiday season. Get ready,
baby.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. Peace.
All right, LLP.
See you next week.